Hello, basketball fans, and welcome to the 2024 Canleats All-Atlantic game. What's up, Coulter?
Okay.
We're live. Maritime Athletic Profiles bringing you the production. I'm Alan April. That's Courtney Donaldson. That was Coulter Simmons. But we're the broadcast team here, and we're really excited. Coming up right now, we have the All-Atlantic game, the main event of this Canleats All-Atlantic weekend. 24 of the top high school basketball players in Atlantic Canada. Many commitments to the AUS already.
Mostly Acadia.
Couple Acadia, couple UMB, couple CBU.
Yeah.
Joined here by former St. Mary's Husky, Courtney Donaldson, two-time AUS champion, one-time AUS All-Star.
Yeah,
Courtney,
that's
what are you
crazy.
expecting to see in this game
Well,
here today?
first, it's crazy that you say former. That's wow. My career is officially
Very recently former.
Yeah, very recently former. I'm super excited. The last game was super competitive, super fast-paced. So I'm really excited to see that and just see the compete level and see the girls play.
Absolutely, and you look up and down the roster, many
Lots of talent.
Lots of talent. We've
Loaded
got
with talent.
several players who were selected earlier this week to the Canleats All-Atlantic teams. As mentioned, we've got commitments up and down to Acadia and UMB and other teams as
Acadia and
well.
UMB.
Yeah, Acadia and UMB it looks
Mostly
like, but
Acadia and
well,
UMB.
quite a few high-level athletes here.
First, I want to say
So right now we have Coulter Simmons on the mic, and we'll hear what he has to say.
before this next game starts, I want to introduce a new team coming into the MWBA and talk a little bit about basketball and how the game is evolving and how we can all continue to help it grow. But yeah, so I'm Coulter Simmons. I'm part owner of the new team coming into NWBA, Maritime Women's Basketball Association. Can we get a clap?
Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice.
We have some of our team here, coaching staff, and a few of our players that are here. So I'm going to introduce them. I want you guys to give them a big hand because we're going to win the championship this year. I said it, yes. All right. Who do we have down there? We have, first I'll start because she can't come from behind the booth. We have one of the best players in the AUS and the best players in Canada, Courtney Donaldson from St. Mary's. We have Abby Mercer, St. Effects. I'm blind, I can't see. Can you guys? We have Maya Cameron from Brandon University, Halifax West. And we have Courtney Norton Kane, Citadel, St. Mary's Holland College.
You asked me a question. Other than yes,
A mother coming back to the game.
I'm gonna call.
That's special, so that the young ones can see her play.
2 players per team per quarter.
Who else we got over there? We got our assistant coach, Tara Meyer.
Coaches at halftime.
So is it the coach's time that you do it for?
We got,
No, like when do you usually do it?
man, this guy's all over. He's
First timeout, we'll do
PEI,
commercial. Second and
Windsor
third.
Edge, Holland College, but he's from Windsor, Nova Scotia, Lonnie States. We got our head coach. This guy's one of the best coaches in Atlantic Canada. I'll say that and I mean that and I don't care who has a problem with it. Pat Havard, Canada Games bronze medalist. Truro, Nova Scotia. He's hiding somewhere, but my co-owner with me, I don't know where he's at, but Mark French, one of the best basketball minds around. And yeah, we are your Lake City 56ers representing Dartmouth, Preston, Cole Harbor. We about to get a championship, you heard me?
Thank you, Coach. Okay. So what you are all here for, which is game number 2, the Celtic Canada All-Star Game.
You only care about your players?
What's up, Lonnie? Hi, babe. How's it going? Sorry, hitting you with the.
Okay, so we are going to get the intro started from Team Saint FX. Number 1, Eve Lala. Come on down, Eve. Number 2, Clancy McIntyre. And I'm sorry, Naomi, if I butcher your last name. Number 3, Naomi Ikpotikin. Number 5, Nicole Jenkins. Number 6, Kylie Sully. I'm sorry. Number 7, Jemiah Thomas. Number 8, Gabby Marash. Come on down. Number 9, Zoe Olshan. Come on down. Number 10, Cara Paul. Come on down. Number 11, Emily Nuns Sabine. Number 4, teen, Leah Stewart. And now to introduce Team Acadia. Number 1, Alex Newson. Number 2, Evie Hargraves. Number 3, Lanazaya Jordan. Number 4, Hannah Beatty. Number 5, Maddie Eustace. Number 6, Gabby Clyde. Number 7, Sasha Dash. Number 8, Natalia Boone. And we have 2 number 9. And the second number 9 is Finley Short. Number 10 will be Carissa Tucker. And number 11 is, and I'm sorry, Ali, because I butchered it yesterday, Ali Aluile. I'm sorry, Ali. Let's get ready for game 2. And to the coaches, good luck. Holter wants to say something. Come on.
We're going to be doing a ceremonial with our new commissioner of the MWBA, Jen Lloyd McKenzie. And we're also going to have our 2 distinguished guests in the building come over to center as well. Wayne Mason and Claudia Chender. Wayne is a counselor, and Claudia is the leader of the NDP party of Nova Scotia. That was awesome.
Okay, let's get ready for game 2. For those of you who just arrived, we are 50% will go to the winner. The last I checked, I think we were up to 350. I gotta double check again. And the proceeds are going to the Canadian Cancer Society. 3 for 5, 10 for 15, 20 for 25. Des will be walking around. Des, put your hand up if you can. That's Des. She'll be walking around for you to purchase. Or if you've got cash or debit and credit, will be the ladies at the front. Again, 3 for 5, 10 for 15, 20 for 25. Winner takes half, and the proceeds will go to the Canadian Cancer Society.
All right, there you have it, the player intros, and we are ready for the big showcase of this weekend. I'm going to borrow that one. You got your own, right?
Yeah, I got my own.
The 2024 Canleets All-Atlantic Showcase game starts now, right here on YouTube, powered by Maritime Athletic Profiles, Alan April with Courtney Donaldson, and we're going to have a whole bunch of special guests as the day goes on.
A little bit of variety.
Yep, but Courtney, I mean, this is the big showcase, a lot of talent.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I know you're familiar with some of these players. Who are you really excited to see?
I'm very excited to see Sasha play. She's a UNB commit. Great pass. I'm very excited to see, obviously, Logan, number 9. Olivia Logan, player of the year. You can't help but talk about one of your best players to watch out here for sure.
So that is PEI's Zoe Olskamp, who misses the layup to open the game. And coming the other way here is Team Acadia in white. Beautiful little give and go. Evie Hargraves to Hannah Beatty. And they connect for the 2. That's a New Brunswick product and a Newfoundland and Labrador product, as this All-Atlantic game has representation from all 4 provinces. Count it and 1. Kylie Sully all the way from Newfoundland and Labrador with the 2. As Sully hits the free throw line. We'll talk about the game for 2 minutes here, and then we'll bring in our first interview guest momentarily here, as Sully makes the free throw to convert the 3-point play. Sully, the number 17 ranked player in the class of 2026 from Canleets, a member of the Kia Nurse Elite U16 team, and we talked a little bit about Kia Nurse and that select team and all the talent out of Nova Scotia and Newfoundland that's found their way to that level.
For sure.
And this is one of those highly recruited players, Gabby Morash. She'll kick it out for Jemiah Thomas. The Auburn Drive Eagles product misses, and it's battered around and will remain St. FX ball, but we may have a shot clock violation. Worth mentioning our coaching staff. We've got Aaron McAleenan of the UNB Reds coaching Team St. FX. And for Team Acadia, we have Trevor Walter, the coach of Halifax West. And our first guest will speak a little about Trevor Walter. A long outlet, beautiful pass up for Hannah Beatty. And that rims out for Alex Newson.
Good push, good move, great footwork.
Kick out, Gabby Morash for 3, rims out. Rebound, corralled by Sasha Dabb. And here comes Team Acadia in white. The outlet for Dabb, no. And it's Jemiah Thomas. Finley short, that's Olivia Logan may have gotten a piece of that. On the offensive glass here is Zoe Olskamp. Now Morash will drive baseline and steps out of bounds. And with that, we will welcome our first guest of the day, Maya Cameron. Just finished freshman season with the Brandon Bobcats in Canada West.
Yep.
Former product of Halifax West. You've got a couple former teammates in this game and the previous game, as well as your high school coach. But first and foremost, welcome, Maya. Thanks for coming out and supporting this weekend.
Thanks for having me.
For sure. So how did you like, speaking of Trevor, how did you like playing for him and how like playing at West?
Yeah, well, I've known Trevor for 4 years now, maybe actually going on 5. I met him in my grade 9 summer, and we started doing training camps and just really hitting outside. That was when COVID was happening. And yeah, he's always been there. He's a great coach. Really cares about his players. You can't really ask for any more.
Right. I've been to a couple of practices for the Blaze, and I love how we promote such a great team atmosphere and getting everybody together, getting everybody to play against each other and just compete and go at it. And I love that environment he creates for as a coach.
Yeah.
As Emily Nunez-Sabian is fouled, we'll get a baseline inbound here. We're going to kind of go back and forth from calling the game to asking you some questions when we get a chance.
Right.
As Jemiah Thomas's three rims out and a tie-up for the rebound. So you've been involved with Canleets in the past. Tell me a little bit about your experience with Canleets and what that was like when you went and what it means to have this game here in Nova Scotia.
Last year I went to the All-Canadian Games in Toronto and played there. And I went with my sister and Olivia Logan, who's playing right now. And it was fun. I mean, getting to play against people who you're not playing against all the time here in Nova Scotia. Like,
Great
it's
pass.
so beneficial. And there's not much more you can ask. And for having it here, I mean, it's really putting us Nova Scotia girls on the map now. And it's great.
As we get the steal and assist from Gabby Morash and Kylie Sully with the first 5 points of the game. But there's a big three ball from Evie Hargraves knocking down the triple. And yeah, I mean, we see a lot of high-level talent from all four Atlantic provinces on the court here. As someone whose basketball journey took them to the west coast of Canada this past year, what can you say about the level of basketball here in Atlantic Canada? And I mean, any thoughts or reflections or comparisons?
I mean, I didn't really know what to expect, because I've been playing against the same girls and just watching all the universities and looking up to them playing around here that I didn't know what was going on out in the West Coast. So getting to see that, getting to watch that, getting to learn from that, it was all you could ask for and more. It was great.
No, for sure.
We got our first time out. Producer Dylan, we're going to talk through this one and check some replays. We'll go to a commercial during the next one. All right, so you got another question here for Maya?
So this summer, obviously, we're playing together. We're
Also, let's keep an eye on some replays as we talk. But talk about the MWBA.
This summer, what do you expect that's going to be big for this summer and playing in this league? How do you think it's going to improve your game?
Definitely playing with people who've been here before, been in my shoes, especially Lizzie and Courtney, who's all-stars. Like, just learning from them, seeing what they do to prepare for games and what they do when it's not in practice and they're getting their shots up. Just learning from older players. And really just building strength to compete.
For sure.
So, yeah.
And as you can see right here from this replay, the future is bright. Great turnaround move right there. Great footwork. I love to see it. I love to see a little Kobe footwork.
The post play is nice. I know both of you are guards, but we're seeing some size. We're seeing Gabby Clive about to come into the game, and Emily Nunez-Sabian and both of Sasha Dab and Ali Oluyole. So
can't teach height.
No,
can't teach height.
Quite
I
a
wish
bit
I had
of
more
size at this level too, which is great to see.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so I mean, you played high school basketball at Halifax West for Trevor.
Yeah.
Had a lot of success there, a provincial silver medal, I know. But this year was another great year for the West, and we're seeing Olivia Logan and several other players in the previous game. What can you say? I know you talked a little bit about Trevor, but about that program and the talent that continues to come through Halifax West.
So those girls, when they came in, they were in grade 12, and I was just going into my grade 12 year. They were in grade 10, and I was just going into my grade 12 year. So there was really not a lot to expect, but they came in and they came hungry, and I mean, they showed exactly that they're hard workers and that they want to be great. And it's crazy how far we went last year and with that group especially, and then for them to do it again this year, I'm so proud of all of them.
As Ali Oluyole into the game and dishes a pass to Finley Short, who is fouled, and will head to the line to shoot two. Again, good pace to this game. It's an all-star game. These teams only practiced for like an hour beforehand, but you see them starting to feel each other out and
get a little bit of chemistry going with each other. So it's great to see for sure.
So we have some substitutions check in for Team St. FX. Clancy McIntyre into the game along with Eve Kalala, and Finley Short on the free throw line misses the first. Short, 6 foot forward out of Salisbury Regional High School. Was the She's Got Next Camp MVP for Canleets last year. As here's Gabby Morash, one of the top guards in the OSBA. Morash threads the needle, gets it back, puts up a 3, knocks it down.
As soon as you said it, hey?
Gabby Morash showing what she can do.
Absolutely.
First the
Great
pass,
shot.
then reestablishes on the
She's
kick out and knocks
smooth.
it down.
She's a young player. She's one of the youngest out there, but she's so poised for her age and just being able to pass, be able to do a little bit of everything. So it's great to see. It's really great to see.
It's Maya getting a phone delivery
Yeah.
here. I mean, aside from Olivia Logan and the Halifax West products, who are you excited to see in this game? And who are you familiar with, and who do you want to see more of?
I played a lot with these girls here. I'm familiar with Kylie Suley over there on the red team. We played a summer together last year, and she's just feeling it out. But I know she had a good year this year in Newfoundland, and I mean, she's on the come up, man. Like I'm not sure how old she is, but I know she's young, and I mean, to be playing right now with people who are older than her.
Yeah, I believe she
Sure,
just
yeah.
finished her grade 10 years.
Yep,
She did.
yep.
Ranked number 17 in the class of 2026
Yep.
by Canleets, and
I
is a Kia Nurse Elite player.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. And I also I played last year many times with Jemiah Thomas, and I mean, man, she's come up. She's underrated, but I mean, she's getting the recognition she deserves this year, and
For
she's
sure.
a great player.
Yeah,
all
she plays
around.
hard. She
Yeah.
plays really, really hard. I love her game. I
Yeah.
love her game.
Yeah.
I've coached her a little bit just with Trevor, and she's awesome.
I love
Talk
her
about
too.
that size. We've got an intriguing matchup right here. Gabby Clive versus Naomi Ikpotikin. Naomi, I know, has only
Paints
been
it
playing
in.
basketball for 3 years.
Oh, wow.
And it's incredible to see what she's accomplished. Her brother John was in the All-Atlantic boys game
Okay.
a couple weeks ago, and he was the one doing the
Family.
crazy through-the-legs dunks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Finished second in the dunk contest to Zach Walker, but his attempts were ridiculous. As there's a 3 ball on its way from Lenasia Jordan. Just checked into the
push.
game. Now we've got McIntyre out of bounds. So Maya, we're going to let you go at the next whistle.
Okay.
Yeah, and don't
You got
don't
one
rush
more
out too
question
quick.
for her? Yeah.
Absolutely, just back to the MWBA, and it's your first season, obviously,
Yeah.
playing. So are you excited? How do you feel about playing for Pat
Yeah.
and what's in store?
I'm so excited. I mean, I've played against Pat and him at North Nova and us at West
Right.
for the last 3 years. So getting to be coached by him and learning from him especially is just,
Right.
it's the opportunity I'm ready
Yeah,
to jump
definitely a
on
lot
it,
of
yeah.
basketball
Yeah.
knowledge I find that
Yeah.
he brings us from the practices that we've had so
Yes,
far,
yes,
obviously.
yeah.
But I'm excited to play for him too.
Yeah.
And excited to play with you
Yes, me too.
for the summer. So very exciting.
As Maddie Eustace knocks down the jumper in the lane. And we will let you go momentarily here, but thank you very much to Maya Cameron for joining us. Come out and catch Maya and Courtney on the court with the Lake City 56ers.
Absolutely, come support. Come
It's going to be
support.
fun all summer long at the Zatzman
Oh, for
Sportsplex.
sure.
Yeah.
For
All right,
sure.
Maya. Good
Thank
job.
you.
Thank you.
Good job, Maya.
Okay. Back to the action here. A quick 12-10 lead for Team Acadia. It's great to see Maya and come back and continue to support.
For sure.
But
And that's like we talked about earlier is the basketball community and just that ongoing support for women's basketball and just building that base. Yeah.
we've got Lenasia Jordan on the free throw line, 5'11 guard who played this past year at Lincoln Prep in the OSBA. And
Right.
we talked quite a few products out of the OSBA. I mean, what do you know? I know you know BC ball, you know Alberta
I
ball,
do.
you know Nova Scotia
I
ball.
do.
How much do you know about the OSBA and what's going on
well,
there?
Having played against a lot of players that come from that, come from the OSBA, what a great opportunity to go play in prep. You know, I am very envious of those who got that opportunity to go out there, and because that is where the top talent, a lot of the top talent is. And like I said, Ontario is just so dominant when it comes to basketball and exposure, and so to have that opportunity to go play out there, I think is fantastic, and just what they're doing out there is great. So huge opportunity to do that, but I've heard nothing but great things from people who've played out there.
As Ali Oluyole downhill and is fouled, she'll head to the free throw line to shoot two. And I mean, you talk to coaches, this is one of the top uncommitted athletes in this game. 5'11 guard out of Horton High School, led the Griffins to a provincial gold medal and a 33-4 record this year. Was named second team All-Atlantic in Canleets. And I mean, I don't know if you've watched her play much, but you look at her body and having guard skills and that long 5'11" frame.
Oh my
She looks like
gosh.
she's ready for the next level.
Oh, absolutely. If you're that tall and you can handle the ball and you can shoot, you're unstoppable at that point, you know? And like I said, you can't teach athleticism, you can't teach height. And if you have that already and you work on your skills, you're going to be in great shape for the next level for sure. Good board.
Tough step through there by Clancy McIntyre, and here is Naomi Akpotikin on the second chance. Tough step through. Oh, baby.
Good footwork. Great
That is
footwork.
Eve
Great
Kalala with
footwork.
the up and under. And Kalala, or that's Jemiah Thomas actually, putting on some full court pressure
There we go.
and forcing the turnover. As you can see, these two teams are getting after it.
Great compete level. It's a nice close game, so we love to see that.
Eve Kalala, 5'9" guard out of Mathieu Martin High School in Moncton, New Brunswick. I think it's in Dieppe, actually, French school. Ranked number 20 in the Canleats 2026 class and was a New Brunswick AAA All-Star this year. As a foul, and I believe that will put Kalala on the line. No, it's Jemiah Thomas heading to the line to shoot too. As Jemiah Thomas, we'll get some info on her. 5'7" guard out of Auburn Drive High School. Third team All-Atlantic selection from Canleats, was a Halifax Metro All-Star in the 2022 Metro Rookie of the Year. I actually have this wrong. Her uncle Gentry Thomas is a pro basketball player from this region. You know Gentry at all? He's tough.
I know
He
him a little
plays
bit,
at SMU in the summertime.
Okay.
He's real good. So,
Oh.
and her cousin Terry Thomas was also a longtime pro. So definitely
So runs
comes
in-
from a
runs in the
basketball family.
Yeah, basketball, big basketball family. That's awesome.
As we're tied up here, 14-14 with 3:14 to play in the first quarter. Good back and forth game here between 24 of the top high school athletes in Atlantic Canada. As off the dribble handoff, that's Kara Palk. And it's batted out of bounds. Will remain red ball, and we're going to get a hockey substitution in here from Trevor
Everybody.
Walter. Full line change, all five in. And we're going to get a timeout. Producer Dylan, we're going to take a commercial here. We'll be back. You're watching live coverage of the Canleats 2024 All-Atlantic game on YouTube. And we're back, live coverage of the 2024 Canleats All-Atlantic game, and we're here now with Clancy McIntyre of Team St. FX. Clancy, 14-14 is our score, a competitive first 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on the level of competition here?
It is so much more competitive than I thought. I thought like it'd be a typical all-star game where the girls just shoot around, but I love that everyone's passing and actually using each other as a team to really like get our points up, and I really like that.
Really good to hear. And like I said, like you got a lot of people from different teams coming all together.
Yeah.
So to see you guys working together, it's been great. How do you feel playing against and playing with some people that you may have played previously
It is
against?
so weird, but I love it because they're kind of, well, people that play each other are kind of
sure.
enemies, but I actually like love being their friends and their teammates, and I love
Right,
hyping them
right.
up because I know they're really good.
Uh-huh.
You know, so
It's a different perspective, you
It
know. You
is
see a different
definitely.
side of them versus
Yeah.
like the competitor playing against them versus playing with them. They're
Yes.
completely different people.
and then playing my teammates that
Yeah.
I usually play with, so it's just a really different experience.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So you're from St. John, New Brunswick, St. Malachy Memorial High School.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your high school basketball experience and and what it means to have it capped off with an all-star event like this.
My high school experience, especially this year, was so just amazing. My teammates actually got along this year, and I really loved that. And then just again, ending with the championship win, like provincial championship, is just amazing. And then topping it off with this, just another accomplishment, just really like boosts you up to just be more motivated to play in the further years. I don't know, it's really nice to be here and be invited.
For sure.
I love it.
Congratulations on your first
Thank
team.
you.
Also, I do want to say that
Thank
it
you.
says here that you have brothers who also play
They're
basketball.
actually the tall. Oh, you'll probably see the tall guy over there.
Okay.
Like I love my brothers.
Yeah.
They're always hyping me up because
Oh, for sure.
it's girls basketball versus boys is so
Right.
different, and they've helped
Right.
me become stronger because
Right.
they're obviously huge.
You grew up playing against them,
Yes.
obviously. Okay,
So
great. That's
it's-
awesome. You can tell in your game, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to get that strength from them and just motivation. I
Oh,
love
for
them
sure.
so much.
For sure. It brings
Yeah.
out the compete level.
Yeah.
100%, especially when you're playing against a family member
Yes.
in the driveway or whatnot.
Definitely.
So, for sure.
As we've got Gabby Morris going to the free throw line. So I'm not putting you on the spot, but you haven't
Yes.
committed to a university yet.
No.
I know that there's some interest out there,
Yeah.
but what do you think it can do for your exposure level playing in a game like this against this level of competition?
Well, playing against all like the best players in Atlantic Canada, or even a little bit of Canada mostly, they're just amazing players. So I think when coaches see me play against them, see that like I'm not just playing against high school teams that are on the lower levels. I'm actually like pretty good against the top notch.
Right.
So it's really
right.
nice.
Being able to
to have
compete
that.
against that high level,
Yes.
for
And
sure.
You
Yeah,
got
stand out.
many university coaches in the building. You're
Yes.
playing against
I know,
the
one
coach
of
of
them.
UND, so
Right.
Yeah.
she'll definitely get a first-hand look
Oh,
at
yeah.
you right here if she hasn't seen you before.
Yeah, definitely.
Great pass there by Gabby Morash. Got to be fun playing with a point guard like Gabby.
Oh yeah, I usually play against her. I love her. She's actually so fun to be around. She dances. I love it.
See, I saw some serious
ball of
TikTok
energy.
dancing going on.
She's a
Yeah.
ball of energy. I
Pre-game.
coached.
Yes.
Yeah, I coached summer camps with her this
Yes.
past summer, and it was a blast.
All right,
Yeah.
we're going to let Clancy go. I think
Thank
Trevor
you.
might want you back. But
Thank you.
congratulations again.
Yes.
Keep up the great work.
Congrats.
Thank you. Nice talking
Thank
to
you.
guys.
Okay, Clancy McIntyre. Yeah, no official announcement yet, but let's just say there's some interest from More Than You Sports. So
Oh, for
keep
sure.
an eye out.
I
Keep
don't.
an eye
I don't
out.
doubt that.
Yeah,
Great
I mean,
size.
it's tremendous
great
to
skill
see.
set.
But with that being said, I always, when we get in a conversation like that, and you'd be a great athlete to kind of speak to it. I mean, you played, I think of like a Sophia Widmeyer who went to the NCAA
Right.
and then came back at St.
Right.
Mary's and really thrived.
And she was a star.
it helped
She
her get
was.
to
She
a
really was.
professional level.
Oh, for sure.
What can you say about, for an athlete making that decision? I know the attention and the resources, especially with what you saw in the month of March.
Oh, absolutely.
It's NCAA,
Oh,
but
absolutely.
what can U Sports offer for somebody, that's trying to make that decision?
And I honestly, I think like the Canadian education is such a big part of that, and what U Sports is able to offer. Maybe we don't. That's a great shot. Maybe we're not able to offer that full ride, that big scholarship, or have all the resources that NCAA tends to have. But we still have great compete level. We still have great education. So
Absolutely.
either way is a great choice.
I also like the FIBA rules of it too.
Yes.
Like if
Yeah.
you're trying to go
Yeah.
play professionally, they're playing the same rules
sure. It's
in
an easier
FIBA,
transition.
and it's a little different from the NCAA. Although the NCAA, it's actually better on the women's side than the men's.
Right.
With the
I would agree.
4 10-minute quarters and
agree.
stuff. It's closer to the
Yeah.
pro game.
Yeah. Why do you think they haven't changed that?
I don't know.
What's the whole
strange
point of
to
that?
watch.
Great turnaround jump shot right there.
As that is Sasha Dowd doing some work down low. 19-16 our score, under a minute remaining. As Kylie Suley brings it across half,
takes a
gets into the
bump.
lane, and
No call.
officials letting them play.
Love to see
Amazing
it.
to have an all-female officiating crew for the second straight game as well. So that's another huge part of the game. I liked what you talked with Coach McAleenan about having female coaches, but role models all
Yeah.
over the sport of basketball here.
She's the only
Yeah.
female head coach at AUS, is it not? Is she not?
At this time,
I
yes.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
At this time, so hopefully there's more. Hopefully there's more upcoming or whatnot.
As a steal there from Gabby Morash. Less than 10 seconds remaining. Morash Knifes into the lane.
Ooh.
Oh, just doesn't get the touch. Tough to shoot that over Sasha Dab.
That is tough.
And a little block at the whistle there from Nicole Jenkins. And that is it for the first quarter. 19-16 our score. Let's take a look at some replays here, and I am going to try to track down another interview guest.
Go ahead. I'll talk to myself for a little bit.
You call the replays. talk them through it.
Yeah,
I can't wait to watch this back.
We're going to do a dance competition for this hat. While I'm waiting for them to come
Get into the lane. Got good contact off that one for sure. Great footwork. That's something that I've been loving to see is the footwork these ladies have and the skill set they're bringing. Just being able to finish off 2 feet, finish through contact, get those calls and whatnot. So it's been really awesome to see that so far. And officials are definitely letting them play, and it's getting physical out there, but we love to see it.
Okay, you having fun over here? I see it. I like that. Producer Dylan finding a cool way to message me. I've got a player lined up. We're going to come out of this with some ads. Right now, you're watching live coverage of the Kamloops All-Atlantic game. All right. We just had some serious dug-in going down on the court. But right now, we've got someone else getting busy on the court. It's Lenasia Jordan of Team Team Acadia. Talk to me a little bit about that first quarter and how you think your team's playing.
I think we're doing very well hustling. I feel like we need to talk more when we're on help side and be on help side faster. I feel like we're pushing the ball very well. We're hustling.
No, for sure. Obviously, we played, you helped me out at the Full Court 21 this past summer. Are you going to play this summer?
Probably, maybe.
Maybe
Five
play
time,
for
yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So what are your plans for this upcoming summer?
I'm playing Kia Nurse.
Okay.
We go to the States 4 times. We went to Virginia last weekend, so.
Okay, so how was Virginia?
Our games didn't go as we planned, but we definitely connected better as a team.
Right.
Going into that, we had some lessons. We learned a lot from there.
No, for sure. And I remember taking those road trips as a team. It brings you guys so much closer together. Just that team bonding.
We learn a lot.
Oh, for sure.
So about each other,
so just coming together and being better for the next tournament. Obviously, if that one didn't go so well for you guys, for sure. So what are the next steps for that team? Do you think you guys need to work on or whatnot?
I feel like there's a lot of new people that we just haven't played with, so just learning their styles and what their strengths and weaknesses are.
Right. And speaking of new people playing on this team that you don't necessarily play with, like girls you don't normally play with, how's that going? And how do you feel like the chemistry is going for you? And
meeting a lot of them all today, I feel like we have a strong chemistry.
Oh, for sure.
Our first practice this morning, we brought a lot of energy, and that helped us connect very well.
Right. And who are you really looking forward to playing with, and who are you enjoying playing with right now?
Well, I played with Natalia Colley when I was younger.
Okay.
I haven't seen her play for 2-3 years.
Okay.
So coming back, connecting with her, playing is very.
For sure. Great jump shot right there.
Yeah, the pace really picking up. Back-to-back threes for Team Acadia as they built a little bit of a lead.
Right.
And response by Eve Kalala. I want to ask you, Lenasia, you played this past year at Lincoln Prep.
Yeah.
Previously, you played at Armbrae Academy. Talk to me about the jump to the OSBA and the level of competition there as your team hits another three-pointer, Alex Newsom.
The game definitely sped up a lot. There was a lot of learning experience, honestly. Playing with new people, playing in a bigger atmosphere, playing faster-paced basketball, just is really fun.
And you're just finishing up your grade 11 year,
Yeah.
correct? How do you think playing an event like this and everything you've got planned for this summer can prepare you for your grade 12 year and help you reach your future goals?
I think playing with new people can expand your strengths and help you play the game with people you don't really know and
For sure.
can compete with people that you don't really know.
And do you think that has made this transition easier to play with these girls today?
Yes, 100%.
All right, we're going to let you go next, Whistle. I think you on the mic might be a good luck charm, though. Your team has hit 3 threes since we've had you on here.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see what this team can bring for the rest of the game.
Gabby
for sure.
Clive stretching her range from 3.
Good pass.
And that is a great pass. Jemiah Thomas over the top to Clancy McIntyre to cut the lead to 8. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you just missed your sub. We'll get you back over there right now,
Right
okay?
now, right now.
Thanks for joining us. Good luck in the second half.
Good job. Good luck, kiddo.
Yeah, she's back. We let her back.
She's in.
I don't know if we caused her to
We
miss
just
her
took
sub.
We just took playing time away.
Strange substitution, though. They're on a big run, but you worry about that in the second half.
Right.
First half's for fair play. Second half's
Absolutely.
about winning a ball game.
Absolutely.
But no, we've seen some tremendous shooting. Alex Newson, I think, hit back-to-back threes in that second quarter. This is a player to really watch coming out of Prince Edward Island. I'm hoping to talk to some athletes out of PEI as I think they've got a lot of talent on the girls' side coming up. But no, tremendous. I'm going to sit for a minute, relax.
Oh, yeah,
but what a
sit down
event
for a
here.
second.
Like, you're having fun. We're seeing
having a
it
great
here.
time. We're having
These
a great
games are going
time.
smoothly. We're seeing,
for sure.
you know, anytime you've got 48 athletes all in one weekend,
Oh, great
and
take.
you get all of them to get playing time and exposure, as that is Eve Kalala who's having a nice little game, running the point along with Gabby Morash, both in the game right now. Good hesitation. And she
move.
is fouled, is Evie Hargraves.
6 foot forward coming out of Cole Harbor High.
6 foot forward.
Yep.
I thought you said 6'4".
Oh no.
Yeah. But,
Whenever Lucy comes out of the
yeah.
the starting lineup, they always say 6
6
foot
forward
forward, but I
word.
always think they say 6 foot 4.
It's not that
And
tall.
I told Lucy, I was like, why do they have you on the roster 6'4"? They're like, no, Courtney, 6 foot forward. I'm like, okay.
But yeah, Evie Hargraves has a nice resume, ranked number 41 in the class of 2024. Looks like she played previously in New Brunswick and for the New Brunswick provincial team as well.
Right.
And I love this stuff. Mom played basketball and volleyball in high school. Dad played hockey.
Yeah, that's
you know.
super cool. We love to see it. You know, it runs in the family. And
Oh,
whatnot.
yes. Our next interview subject
Come on in.
joining us in just a second. Next whistle, we'll get
Next whistle.
the one, the only, the legend, Jen Lloyd McKenzie on the microphone as Gabby
on in.
Morash knocks down the jump shot. We're relaxing right now, but we'll probably stand for most of our interview. But I
Yeah.
know you just reffed a game. You probably want to relax too. You're allowed to talk now. Jen, welcome.
Hear myself.
Oh, yeah. You can hear us, though.
Can you hear us? You can't hear us?
Well, we can hear you. Let's just try to
fantastic.
talk to each other.
Okay.
Well, we'll talk loud.
As we're calling the game here, and then we'll get into our next interview guest. But what a fantastic day of girls basketball here at the Dowplex. As spinning in the lane and putting it up, and Emily Nunez-Sabian fouled? No, deflected out of bounds. 5 on the shot clock, baseline inbound. And we're going to get a timeout now, and now is the time where we will talk to Jen. Let's stand up. Let's let the people at home see you and see that fantastic bright
Hoodie
orange
on.
NWBA hoodie.
Absolutely.
repping.
We love to see
Thanks,
it.
guys.
So
we love to see it.
Jen, you tell me a little bit about your involvement in this weekend. I know you reffed the last game, but what it means to have an event like this here in Atlantic Canada showcasing 48 of our top girls players in Atlantic Canada.
Just a great day. Fantastic atmosphere, and just to see all these high-level athletes together in one place. It was a great game to referee. The kids were fantastic, and we're just happy to be invited to be a part of it. We were supposed to have an exhibition game, but between our two Nova Scotia teams, it didn't happen. But we're so happy to be involved and have a great day. I mean, this is the future of our league, and it's nice for us to be here and let the kids know that there is some place that, you know, university is not just a 5-year plan, that there is a place that you can play competitively after
sure.
you've done your university and still be, you know, a career woman, a mom, a sister, a
Right.
partner,
Right.
a wife, and a mom, and still be able to play high-level basketball. So hopefully the kids today realize, you know, they're not probably thinking about those things yet, but
But it comes quick.
Just to
It
let
comes
them know
quick.
that there is somewhere that they can play after they
For
think
sure.
that their university career might be over. So we're just happy to be involved.
And you alluded to it, but an exciting time for all three of us at different levels. We got a player, a commissioner, and a commentator. The MWBA getting started in season number 3, coming up next week, basically. Tell me a little bit about this upcoming season. I mean, I know months and months of work have gone into it, but what the fans can expect out of this fantastic league in this upcoming season.
Yeah, teams are ramping up their players. There's been tons of player signing announcements over the last couple of weeks. Yeah, we welcomed a 7th team into the league in the spring in the Miramichi Hurricanes. The support in the Miramichi is strong. I was fortunate enough to go up on their announcement day, and just the vibe in the gym and the community. If that's any indication,
Exciting.
that one day it's
for
going to
sure.
be an exciting atmosphere for the teams when they go
Oh,
up there.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
excited to play in it. So
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So, yeah, I mean, year 3, the teams are well established, you know, within their communities. We're bringing the former Windsor Edge to Dartmouth and
Right.
Cole Harbour and
56ers.
Preston. With the
Courtney
56ers.
Donaldson will be lacing him up.
Signing, yeah, so it's great that you're a part of that to help, you know, establish that franchise.
I'm
So,
super excited. Super
yeah.
excited to be a part of that.
Well, I'll go this time, but you'll take the next one. And we've talked about it at all levels, but I mean, this weekend, 3 female officials for both games. Head coach
You took
Aaron
mine.
McElweenan. Oh, okay. You want to ask the question?
you go.
You
go
ask
ahead,
it.
go
You
ahead,
finish
go
it.
ahead.
You finish
well,
it.
I was just, to me, you're a reffing icon, because I mean, I would say when you think about
I wasn't gonna say
female,
that.
female ref in the AUS, you think about you know, and like, how do you feel about that position? And are you gonna be reffing games for the MWA this season, or is your role more on the sideline?
No, I am still. That was part of my caveat when I agreed to take the commissioner's role. Is I just wasn't quite ready to give up the officiating. yet.
Right.
I still feel like I have something to offer to the game, and
For sure.
I love the game so much. So I'm still going to officiate on those game days and pass my commissioner hat off to my my good friend Annalie LeBlanc, my co-commissioner. So,
Right,
Yeah.
right,
So
okay.
I'm really lucky to do
Oh, that's
that. So
awesome.
I'm just honored to still be involved in this league. I was asked, you know, year 1 to sort of organize and help the officials on the table side and the floor side. So just to be still involved.
Take a bigger,
in the
yeah,
league,
take a bigger role this
I'm
year.
blessed,
So whatnot.
yeah. So it's going to be great. I'm
That's
really
awesome.
excited.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thanks for the compliment, though. I appreciate that.
As we continue to play here, we just had a nice finish by Evie Hargraves. But yeah, talk to me about the importance of representation, not only at a playing level, and obviously we're seeing that, but having female refs and having female coaches and everything that the MWBA does to show that representation and show women and girl athletes that there's somewhere to continue playing at a high level.
Yeah, great question, great point. We've made a real strides this year with our women in basketball officiating group in partnership with School Sport Nova Scotia, in partnership with NSBO and Mabo here in Halifax, to really empower, educate, engage officials from all parts of the province. We've traveled, we've done surveys, we've listened to the female, not only referees, but athletes and coaches, what they want to see in the game.
For sure.
We made great strides with our school sport Division I girls provincials, where we had a full squad of 10 females, I think for the first time ever. So, and people are noticing. People noticed up in Sydney Mines at Division I girls that there was all female officials. The vibe was fantastic.
Right.
We supported each other. People are noticing when there's females involved in female games, and we're offering them a safe place to
Wow.
referee, to train, to develop their skills,
Yeah,
and
good
it's
pass.
paying off.
Beautiful
Paying off.
ball
Yeah.
movement in transition.
Yeah, these kids can play.
I'm
Leads
just
to
so
the
impressed.
lane.
I'm so impressed with the chemistry and just like
Yeah.
the first time playing with each other. And you're
only
seeing
have
passes
1
like
hour
this, it's
long
great to
practice
see.
today.
Absolutely.
They're really moving the ball. No ISO, mano a mano, break you down stuff. It's moving the
That
ball.
typical
It's getting
all-star
moving in
things.
transition.
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
it's fun to
But
watch
that's a
for
credit
sure.
to our coaches all across
Oh,
the
100%.
Atlantic provinces that the kids know that when, for example, when I baseline drive, there's going to be a drift on the weak side. There's going to be that kick out diagonal, or there's going to be the post popping out to the short corner. All of our
That
players
movement off
know
ball.
that now.
Oh, for sure.
It's not just
There
a
you go.
one
For sure.
team thing. We're playing. We're not just running plays.
Right.
And that's why our level of basketball is improving, because we've got players, not just people who are running plays. So these
For
kids
sure.
could mix up the teams at halftime and still have the same probably success with each other, because they all know the same concepts.
Right.
And that's huge.
Right.
As Kylie Suley, one of those players, really
Great take.
impressive.
That was a great take on
6'2"
her
with
there.
guard skills, and she's putting on for her home province of Newfoundland and Labrador. And we'll have another timeout. We'll chat through this timeout, then we'll let you go. Not everybody may know that you yourself were a great player not that long ago.
Where did you play?
I played at Acadia.
Okay.
Yeah.
AUS All-Star.
87 to 87.
Yeah,
91
this is a
for
fellow
Acadia.
AUS All-Star you're talking to here,
okay.
Courtney.
Long time ago, yeah.
But I mean, when you look at the growth of the women's game, and so much talk this last March, but more even in Canada and Atlantic Canada, what can you say about the talk, the growth of the women's game since you were playing, in the 90s even?
I mean, there's just so many more opportunities now. I mean, when I finished my career at Acadia, there was no MWBA. There was, I mean, even the national team, unless you were a Diane Norman from Fredericton,
Right.
who had
Or
been
you
on
were
the
from
spotlight.
Ontario.
Yeah, unless you
Right.
were from Ontario or were
You weren't getting on that
someone
team.
like Justine or Diane.
Yeah.
They weren't coming looking. So,
Right, for
and
sure.
Just the opportunities to go away and play, there weren't that many. So I'm just so impressed and a little bit jealous with all the opportunities that these kids
Yeah,
have
for
now.
sure.
And I'm just so thankful that we're able to provide, again, another avenue for them to play in.
Absolutely.
But the skill level now is just incredible.
Take a look here at some of the highlights, and you can see this passing and finishing at the rim
Great
is
finish.
is
Great
really
finish by
excellent to
Kylie.
see.
And it's not just a one-sided game now. These kids,
No.
left hand, right hand, pull up,
Right.
a little step.
All three levels.
Yeah.
All three levels
Yeah.
scoring. for
And the
sure.
refs aren't so bad either.
The refs are great.
Not
All
too
right,
bad.
Jen.
Not too
Thank you for
bad.
joining us. We're gonna let you go.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you
Seeing you on the court.
like
Yeah,
next
for
week.
sure.
Plug the MWBA. When fans go get tickets, what do they need to do?
We start next weekend. The schedule is on the website, themwba.com
Yep.
or CA. And yeah, all the information you need is there. Go right to the gym. You can get tickets. We're offering our team of the day if you coach or involved with a minor team. U12, U10, U14 for free. You can interact with the players and have a real game day experience with our MWBA athletes.
Great stuff. Hope to see many young fans in attendance once again this year for some tremendous women's basketball action. Jen Lloyd-McKenzie, thanks for everything you do in the
sure.
basketball community.
Thanks, guys. This is a
sure.
great game. Thanks for all that you do.
All right. Back to the action here as we have Jemiah Thomas on
With a
the free
great
throw
take.
line to shoot a
Good
pair.
contact.
Thomas is being aggressive in this first half for the team in red, and just like that, we're all tied up 31-31. So, it's great to have these guests, but we got a tremendous game going on, and we're going to give these athletes some attention they deserve for the
sure.
next few
For
minutes.
sure. She hits both those free throws to get her team up by 1. So
Those free throws are important, and Thomas comes away with the steal at midcourt. Outlet for
pass.
Morash. Went a bit low for Thomas, looking to thread the needle. Wow. Oh, just
Almost.
over the outstretched arm
almost.
of Lanesia Jordan, but Alex Newt for Team Acadia, wearing number 1 in white. I want you to watch her for a couple plays, Courtney. That's your assignment.
That's my
She's a grade 10 guard who
Okay.
I think is one of the best prospects here.
out of Charlottetown.
Charlottetown.
Okay.
Yeah, Charlottetown Rural High. the Raiders.
So the first time I've ever been to PEI was this past season.
To play UPI? You didn't play them? Didn't play there last year?
No, we didn't go there. They came to us because it was back to the 4-point game
Right.
and the 2-point games.
Okay.
So this was my first time ever going to.
Beautiful province, fun to watch the bridge. Watch her here. Her pace as a point guard. All right, she didn't do too much that one, but Azali Alulule with a tough drive.
Goes through contact.
Fouled, and will head to the line to shoot 2. But so much talent in this game and from all 4 provinces in the past. And even with the Steel Mitsubishi All-Atlantic game, the Newfoundland and Prince Edward Island representation was a little more difficult to find. But no such issue for the women's game.
Right,
we see tremendous athletes out of PEI and Newfoundland and Labrador.
Yeah.
You look at like Kylie Sully and Alex Newson, maybe the 2 top grade 10 prospects here. And that's no shade to the Nova Scotians. They're just at that level. As Sully
gets another
catch
right on
and
cue.
finish.
Right on cue.
The length. Did she dribble after catching that ball at almost the 3-point line?
She didn't need to.
That,
Perfect setup
that length
too,
and finishing
Great
ability
pass.
and a tremendous pass to catch her on the run.
That was Thomas?
I believe so, yeah. And
she's a great passer.
Team
She's
Dalhousie
a really great
with a 34-31 lead as Gabby Clive looks to get it back on the other end. Outlet for Morash.
Oh.
She goes right into the body of Oluyulele. Not afraid. And here is Newson, and watch this pace and composure.
As a grade 10,
Yeah.
already conducting her teammates off that and being able to be poised, that's impressive. That's very impressive as a grade 10, for sure.
Very
Having
much
that
so.
confidence to let people know, okay, wait, hold on for a second, move over there. So that's big to see.
We're going to get some substitutions here. I'd love to get one more player interview. And it's not going to be a timeout. Yeah, it is going to be a timeout.
It's going to be timeout.
All right. You know what? Producer Dylan, let's take an ad. We'll be right back. You're watching live coverage of the 2024 Kamloops All-Atlantic Game. And we're back. That wasn't live, but we're here now with Sasha Dabb. Sasha, a tremendous first half here. Back and forth we go. 34-31 is the score. Your thoughts on this first half?
Well, I think my team is doing a really good job pushing the ball and getting back. And I'll say something we need to work on is like running our plays and stuff, because we're just like one pass and shoot. So I think we need to like work on getting the ball like into the post, kick out, and like run our plays that we're supposed to be doing right now.
This is kind of a preview of the next 4 or 5 years for you. You're being coached by Coach Aaron McAleenan, who will be your coach. You're heading to UNB. She might be able to hear you, but tell me about your initial thoughts of 20 minutes of being coached by Coach Aaron.
Oh, I love being coached by Coach Aaron. She's like one of my favorite coaches ever. She's so calm and collected. Like, you don't see her like screaming at the players to work on and
For
like
sure.
shouting on you and like saying you need to do this now. Like, she takes her time and like communicate to you,
Which is huge, absolutely. So how do you feel like your skill level is going to translate to the next game, and what do you feel like you're going to bring for UMB? Having me personally played against them, what do you think? Where do you think you're going to fit in for them?
I think I'll be big, successful in like rebounding. I say.
Oh,
or,
for
like,
sure.
finishing at the rim.
Can't go wrong with that.
Thank you. Because well, we have height there, but most of them are leaving right now, and I think I could be like a good 8th man for them, I'll say.
For sure. And just like the length you bring, the defensive energy you bring, I think it's going to be huge. And rebounding, like I said, you can't go wrong with rebounding, and I think you're going to be a great fit for them, for sure.
Thank you.
And right on cue, an offensive rebound by Carissa Tucker. And we're heading the other way, all tied up 34-34. I mean, we talk about all the talent in this game, and I know you're familiar with at least many of the Nova Scotian players, having played at a high level here at Armbray and on the provincial team. But what can you say about some of these players you're meeting and playing with today from New Brunswick, PEI, and Newfoundland, and the level of basketball in Atlantic Canada?
I think these girls are really good. They're like hardworking, and I just think that girls basketball is going to go big in Nova Scotia, and it's going to expand out because there's like a lot of talented girls being coached by talented coaches too.
For sure.
As Eve Kalala on the offensive glass, ripped away by Carissa Tucker. And we're going to get a foul against Kalala. We'll keep you on for the next 30 seconds and let you go at halftime here. You got another one, CD?
I do. So it says here that one of your role models is Lizzie Beals, and I'm actually going to play again with her this summer, and I'm very excited to play against her. So how does it feel like being able to watch her play, like just as you grow up and whatnot?
I've been watching her play since I was 10 years old.
Right.
And every time I watch her, I'm just amazed by her.
Right, me too. Me too.
The way she works. And like she is so strong. Oh my
right,
God.
For sure.
And I just like she runs the floor.
Yeah.
Like she's not a guard, but she plays as a guard. Like she's really talented. And I was so excited like watching her grow up, and I was like, I want to be like Lizzie because she can do everything.
That's awesome. That's really good to hear.
We had a strong finish there by the red team. Kylie Sully leading the way. And your team's got a little work to do down 4. What's the key for the second half, and what can fans expect to see?
We just got to bring it. Like, we got to rebound more. Like, they're getting more rebounds than us, I think. And we just got to, like, be calm, run our plays, like, getting some actions and stuff, I'll say, and, like, run the floor a lot.
All right, I think Coach wants you back. Coach, you'll have enough of her over the next 5 years. But Sasha Dab, thanks for joining us. Good luck in the second half, and good luck in your future career at UMB.
Luck.
Thank you.
All right. All right, Courtney, 38-34 is our score.
Right.
What should we do here, Producer Dylan? We got some replays. Talk us through these replays. I'm going to line up our next interview.
Okay, go ahead. Great finish right there. Okay. The headman, great push and transition. Ooh, good block. Well, now you're distracting me. I'm trying to. I'm being distracted. Great shots. Love to see it. Lots of. We got the next guest going on. We got everyone knocking down threes here. Getting good shots. How's it going, Trevor?
Good. How are you doing?
Well, stick to the replays for now. Our team worked hard on these. What do you see, Coach? There's a turnover by Gabby.
Yeah. So really, once we kind of were able to get our defense going with the press, I feel that turned things around for us. We had a bit of a 10, 12-point deficit at one point. But the defense and just the pace of run and how we ran the floor off turnovers, it created lots of good opportunities for us for sure.
Got to be nice to have guards. Gabby Morash we knew, but I'm impressed by Eve Kalala and how she's pushing the pace as well.
I like what she's doing on both ends of the floor. She's definitely looking to penetrate, get paint touches, just looking to get her shot aggressively. And then she's doing a lot in the gaps on defense and getting things going, creating a lot of loose ball opportunities for us, getting deflections.
All day we've been talking about Halifax West and Olivia Logan in this game, but you had Ava and Allie in the previous game. One other, Maria Davignon. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So 4 players here this weekend.
For sure.
Olivia and Ava getting the awards of Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. Talk to me a little bit about the program you've built at Halifax West, and what what a testament it is for them to be awarded at this event this weekend.
That's a crazy combo
For
having
sure.
Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year.
100%.
Wow.
Yeah, no, well deserved on both their parts for sure. It's definitely been a blessing coaching those two, and then the other two you mentioned, Maria and Allie McLean. Great. Yeah, no, it's a group of girls that show up every day and want nothing more than to get better and to push one another. We have a nice, highly competitive environment in our practices. That helps in the development department. So, yeah, no, they've definitely earned their way into this game or these games.
We're going to stand. Keep talking. We're getting on camera now. So
for sure, yeah.
We want to let the people see how tall you are.
100%. No. So
now I look short.
Definitely those girls had the right type of season to earn their way in. So
no, it's tremendous. I mean, outside of your team, what can you say about what having an event like this means? Again, we're all, us three are familiar with the Nova Scotia basketball scene, but for some of these players from New Brunswick, Newfoundland, and PEI to get this kind of exposure that otherwise they may not have, how important is an event like this?
100%. I think it's great for them. The representation of all the provinces is amazing to see. And, yeah, it's nice for me as a coach to get to see the talent that these other provinces have to offer and get to coach some of these kids up, right? Some of them I'm familiar with competing against through the season at tournaments and whatnot. But, yeah, no, the girls are, again, like I said earlier, highly competitive kids, and they're here and they're having a lot of fun out there working hard. So
yeah, for sure. As a coach, like, what are you promoting? What are you advocating for? What are you pushing the girls? Like, as you're watching them play, what are you really, like, telling them to do?
My focus today has just been on what we're doing on the defensive end.
Absolutely.
In a game like this, right, we want to get out and run. What a better way to do that than getting stops.
Right, and push and transition and get those easy buckets.
Exactly.
For sure. Can't go wrong with open layups.
No, you can't, right? And it's fun to watch, too. Everyone running. We're seeing nice cross-court dimes.
Yeah.
Jemiah's diming out there, as always.
Yeah, you already know she's a good passer.
For sure. So it's great to see.
Yeah.
I mean, let's keep talking about players. Who's another player, or two, that has impressed you? I think Kylie Suley has put on a bit of a show. Great 10.
So Suley definitely getting downhill. She's doing her thing. Gabby's doing a lot for us on both ends.
Gabby's gonna do what she does.
She's doing
she's doing what Gabby does.
Yeah,
for sure.
And I like she's normally a pass first type of point guard. I like that she's looking to really get her shot going and looking to attack. She's getting paint touches.
Yeah, she's being
getting
aggressive.
The floater going.
Yeah, it's really nice to see. It's really nice to see because I know she does love to do those passes, but it's nice to see her be aggressive.
Yeah, she's balancing it out really well today.
Right, she is.
And we 100%. See lots of university coaches in attendance here. Pretty much the whole AUS is here, so
it's a good place to be.
Many more watching on YouTube, probably.
Absolutely, this is the place to be on a Saturday for sure.
We're like kids at the candy shop right now. All the talent out here.
Right, all the talent.
Last question for me. Court might have one more, but as someone who's been involved in girls basketball for many years or several years, we're seeing all this talk lately, a huge popularity increase in women's basketball south of the border, everything that happened with the tournament and the WNBA.
Right.
But what do you think about the state of the game here in Canada and Atlantic Canada specifically?
I agree with over the years. There's certainly been a boom, and yeah, just the level of play all across the board on the women's side, it's great to see, and starting from the grassroots ages all the way through high school up to university. Lots of great role models for these young ladies to look up to as well. I love the way the game is. I think that's in great hands in terms of the development and the coaches that are out there, and yeah, just the competitive nature of the young players coming up. 100%.
Sure. You just talked about that competitive nature, and just do you feel like I came to one of your practices and I love the compete level. I love what you promote, and
Thank you.
So it's just like you promoting defense. Is that what brings that level of compete?
I definitely love defense first, and figuring everything else out after that, and because you can put a little bit of structure on top of that, then you're good to go. But yeah, no, a huge proponent of defense for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, Coach, we'll let you get back to your team. Having a good shoot around right now, but it looks like they need some structure.
Yeah, we
got to let them know. Big second half, what's the one key to finishing off this game?
Definitely being able to win the race of the 94-foot game, so being first ones back on the defensive end, but again, like I spoke to earlier,
Defense.
getting those deflections, staying aggressive, and then getting out and running and creating as many advantageous situations for us on offense.
For sure.
I like 2v1s and 1-on-0s and 3v2s better than 5-on-5.
Oh, me too. Me too. Absolutely.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you, guys.
Appreciate it. Good luck
Thank
in the
you,
second
guys.
half.
For sure.
We're going to be right back with a coach from the white team.
Financial literacy is something that I wish I had learned at a younger age. 50 for Free is a program to teach young people at a young age so that they learn these things moving forward in their life before it's too late and they make the mistakes.
Just growing up, basketball is a huge piece of our culture. Every culture has a different sport. Our sport happens to be basketball. When you think about Lindell Wigington coming out of North Preston and Denisha Provo, people from East Preston, North Preston, Cherry Brook, Halifax, Dartmouth, Caledonia Junior High, we have Kennedy, Churchill area, we have Relika. These are all areas that have a black population that are very close to this campus.
Financial literacy is a big difference in creating generational wealth within your family. In the African Nova Scotian community, that's not something that has been taught over the years.
We have a gym that's kind of like an old school parquet floor gym, which is great for the number of kids we're going to have, but yet the classrooms are in kind of the same pod. So if there was need to go right from the gym up to a classroom, all you have to do is walk up a set of steps. We also have a theater or presentation room. When a guest speaker comes to talk to the group, we could have them sitting in movie theater seats.
Comparison between what you're spending your money on versus what's coming in, so not overspending money that you don't have.
Running money rather than having money run you. Basketball itself is a huge element of the African Nova Scotian community.
All right, welcome back to the 2024 Canleets All-Atlantic game produced by Maritime Athletic Profiles. We've got a 38-34 lead for Team St. FX, and we're joined now by a special guest, the assistant coach of Team Acadia, Jessica Quillen. Jessica, thank you for joining us. First and foremost, the game, you're down 4. It's been a back-and-forth game. What kind of things were you talking to the team about at halftime that they need to work on to win this game?
We're just asking them to remember the plays that we quickly went over with them this morning, drawing them up on the board every chance we get during the media timeouts. Just a reminder, bringing that press back and making sure everybody remembers that they have to be up there.
Fantastic. So we were just talking a little bit about, your experience and your impact in the local basketball community. Coach, role model, board member, you wear a lot of hats in the local basketball community. But what's it mean to have an event like this, the Canleets All-Atlantic game, here in Halifax, showcasing so many of our young female athletes?
It means everything. It means everything. Coming up myself playing basketball, we never had anything like this. It's a good way for my daughter, who's coming up in the sport now, to see that there's a lot more opportunities out there. And the East Coast always seems to be the last to come on board with some of these things. So I'm happy that we're finally in a position where everybody has their eyes on us. Yeah.
So I have seen you at one of the 56ers practices. So what are your hopes and aspirations for this brand new team and what they're going to bring?
I am so excited for this team. It's been lots of conversations. After hours, leading up to the move from Windsor, and even before that. You know, there's a great leadership there, and I'm excited to not have to travel very far to catch the practices and to catch games and whatnot. And it's just nice to see the community supporting.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Back to your coaching hat. What's it like coaching alongside Coach Aaron, the only female head coach in the AUS? And you know, I know you only had an hour practice and you've been with this team for a little bit, but what kind of messages are you trying to get across to these players in the short time that you get to work with them this weekend?
Our first message is to have fun.
Sure.
This is an experience that they may not ever have again. We want them to take it all in. Working next to a fabulous coach has been a great experience for me. I'm from New Brunswick, so you know, we're Team New Brunswick over here. in the huddle, that's what she's saying under her breath. It's Team New Brunswick instead of Team Acadia, but we're having a good time over there, and we want them all just to enjoy this experience.
For sure. For sure.
So Team New Brunswick.
In the huddle.
I'll have to ask if we get the official change. Speaking of Team New Brunswick, and you may, I'm sure you're familiar with many of these players from the local basketball scene, but who's impressed you? Who's stuck out to you?
Allie stuck out to me for sure. She's everywhere we need her to be. She's doing all the things. It's really great to watch her. Lenasia is very great. She's doing wonderful. She's talking a lot on the bench to help the girls on the court and to get us moving and cheering and showing some energy on the bench as well.
For sure. No, absolutely. And just getting all those girls together, you know, you said an hour practice, that's tough. And they're playing really well together and just not having a lot of time to practice together. How do you really get them to come together and play with each other with short amount of time?
Just the basics. Just the basics of basketball is all we ask. Do all the regular things you would do any other time. Move around and talk. That's what we need them to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Coach Quillen, last question. What's one thing your team needs to work on to get back into this game in the second half?
Transition and playing through contact. That's what they need to do.
Trevor said the same thing, transition. So it should be an interesting battle. I don't know if it'll be fast or slow, but both teams are focused on transition.
For sure.
We will.
Cool. All right, good luck in the second half. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Coach Jessica Quillen does a lot in the local basketball community here, and fantastic to have her skills for these up-and-coming athletes to learn a little something from her today.
Oh, for sure.
Cool.
For sure.
All right, I want to give a shout-out to this guy, Bev Greenlaw, the Hall of Famer.
Hi.
It's all good, Bev.
You know, I used to have peripheral vision. Now I barely have any kind of vision.
Oh.
You've got basketball vision.
Yeah, right.
You can
That's all you
still see
need.
the
That's all you
game
need.
here.
That's all you need.
Thank you. Thank you. You can't turn your head without like bumping into a Hall of Fame basketball coach here today.
The basketball community, you know, and that's huge. That's wow.
Yeah.
To have that in the gym right now is big.
Bev Greenlaw was a Hall of Famer from the University of King's College, where he was their coach for like 30 years. Coached at Acadia as well.
Okay.
Women's basketball. Before Len.
Before pre-Len.
Pre-Len.
PL.
You want to show the face you see when you hit a shot in front of Len? No, you're not on camera right now. Maya can get it on camera.
Shout out to Len.
Yes.
We appreciate you. It's all love. No hate.
No. Maybe
only when I'm playing.
Just a couple mean mugs.
Just a couple mean mugs every now and then.
Not if you see them post
right. Post few days. Now we're buddies. Now we can be buddies.
Jemiah Thomas caught up in the air and whistled for the travel. So we're gonna focus on the game for the next 5 or 6 minutes. Appreciate all the viewers watching at home and hope you're enjoying. Hope you're getting something out of these interviews as well, as it's really important for us to showcase not only the athletes, the coaches, everybody who's involved in making this happen.
Absolutely, the basketball community, you know, and just like showing who's a part of it, who contributes to it.
As Gabby Morash comes out with the steal and finishes on the right side.
That's a great
You got to
take.
stop the ball, Courtney.
That's a great.
All that talk about transition, you got to stop the ball.
The thing about Gabby, she looked away. She looked like she was going to pass it, so it didn't draw that help, and she was able to get that wide open layup. So super great play from her.
So this is Maddie Eustace coming the other way, and the layup attempt by Hannah Beatty, no good. It will remain white ball. I don't know whether to call them Team Acadia or Team New Brunswick now.
Well, it's tough because the head coach is New Brunswick.
Yes.
So.
As Finley
torn.
Short, that's Olivia Logan. Again, 2 number 9s on this team.
Yep. Good steal.
Stolen away.
Good pass.
Jemiah Thomas dropping dimes like she's got a hole in her pocket. Sully on the second chance, no. And 3-on-2 breaking out the other way. Logan drops it off for dab. Spin
The
move,
refs are
no.
letting them play. I
They
will
are,
say
and
that. They're
I'll say this is a track meet right now. You'd be
what?
your SMU Huskies would love to play in a game like this.
yeah, we
This
did
is
love
Husky style basketball.
We love to see it.
Jemiah Thomas goes down awkwardly, gets up.
A little help up from her Blaze teammate.
Olivia Logan, who this week was named CanLEAT's All-Atlantic Player of the Year. And what an honor for a grade 11 athlete, too.
Right. And it just shows like how talented some of these girls are. A lot of grade 10s playing in this, doesn't matter what age, you know.
So baseline inbound here for Team St. FX. They get it in for Sully. Back to Morash. Catch and shoot 3 out of the corner. Rims out. Rebounded by Hannah Beatty. And this is Carissa Tucker called for the carry. And it's going to be St. FX ball the other way. It's Morash. Outlet for Emily Nunez-Sabian, who plays at Lincoln Prep. We have a
couple Lincoln Prep players.
Lincoln Prep, maybe 3.
Alina used to play
Oh,
at
yes,
Lincoln
she
Prep.
did. Yes. Alina McMillan, your former teammate, one of the top players in recent AUS history.
Yep, and one of the best players come out of SMU for sure.
Absolutely. But yeah, both Lenasia Jordan and Emily Nunez-Sabian out of Lincoln Prep. But also a couple more OSBA athletes, as we were discussing. You've got Gabby Morash at Capital Courts Academy, as well as Gabby Clive at Crestwood Prep. Crestwood Prep, I know, they're the undefeated champions,
Yep.
and Toby Fournier,
Yes.
who's heading to Duke and is on Team Canada and dunks every game or two.
Yep.
So what an experience for
play
Gabby
against her,
Clive
yes, and
to be
to
playing
compete.
on a team with her and everything that goes into that program.
Oh, for sure.
They
Oh, for
were
sure.
undefeated this season. And I know Gabby Clive actually went from Sacred Heart in Division 3 here in Halifax, all
Right.
from Division 3 in Halifax
Right.
to OSBA undefeated Crestwood Prep.
That's a crazy transition. So I
Absolutely.
would love to hear from her and see
Go
what
ahead.
what that transition was like.
Just finished her grade 11 year at Crestwood Prep. Nice movement. Beatty can't get the lay-in to go, but there's Tucker on the follow, and she is fouled. Will head to the line to shoot 2. Carissa Tucker, 6-foot center out of Prince of Wales Collegiate in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, and you see her getting busy on the offensive glass.
Good offensive rebound for sure.
Tucker was an all-star at the Memorial Seahawks Senior Girls Invitational, and also played for Team Newfoundland and Labrador at the Under-15 Championship last summer in Calgary, where they finished in 8th place. She's only a grade 10, so you see
Another
that
grade
size
10.
and physicality out of a grade 10
For
athlete
sure.
is. I mean, that's one thing that it takes time and development to, you know, get your body stronger and get used to that level of physicality every time you jump from level to level.
Right.
But it looks like Tucker is more or less ready for it. So impressive out of a grade 10. Look at that pass by Morash. One-handed baseball pass for Nunez-Sabian, but good ability there by Beatty to get back, but coughs it up. And Sully finds Nunez-Sabian for 2. Lead back up to 5. They're pressing. Zoe Olskamp turns it over this time. Sully coming the other way with the left. Too strong off glass. Rebounded by Alex Newson, and your assignment hasn't changed. Newson. Just her pace and
Yeah, her
comfort.
pace. Oh,
Yeah, looking for the pick and roll there, but Morash
tough.
blew that up.
good pass. Ooh.
Ooh, a hard foul there as Aluyule push to the back. And we're going to have Emily Nunez-Sabian on the line to shoot a pair here. She's an Acadia Axwoman commit. Speaking of Len Harvey.
Speaking of Len Harvey.
She'll be lacing them up for the Axwomen next year.
It's a great pickup.
Yeah. I know they also have Olivia Logan committed not for next year, but the year
Yep.
after, class of 2025.
They sure do.
But, yeah. Anya Sabian playing at Lincoln Prep. Didn't get a whole lot of minutes there, but minutes are hard to come by.
That's a tough league.
Yes.
You know, that's a tough league. And the great thing about those leagues is they kind of give you the feel of the next level because
Definitely.
you're not always going to get those minutes at first. You know, I'm pretty sure this is her first year playing out there.
It was. She was at Armbray Academy previously and was a Metro All-Star at that level here locally.
Right.
So
and like
you got to keep pushing yourself to that next
level. For sure. Maybe that first year you're not going to get minutes, but the second year you're going to get more off that. It's always about little improvements. That's a great steal.
Aluyale showing some hands, and she's tripped up in the half court. And she gets up and smiles, but not before a little mean mug looking up. She got tripped up.
Hey, it's good compete level.
On the court.
Yeah, flash some faces, maybe a little bit talking too. But like I said, after the game's over, that's.
As Aluyale will get to the line. She worked hard for those free throws.
She deserved that call.
A whole 94 feet of getting knocked around.
She for
and
sure
she'll end up on the line to shoot
call.
too.
Absolutely on that one.
Yeah, out of a tremendous Horton High School program where Megan McLeod, a former Axelman, was her head coach. What do we got here? See her favorite players?
Now you're right. You are right.
Juju wins a couple championships and she can take USC back. Is that
yes,
what you're trying to say?
Yeah. When Juju wins a championship for them, then they'll go back to USC.
We've had so much to talk about. I haven't even had to tap into that. But I know you were following the
for sure.
NCAA women's basketball
pretty
tightly this year.
I'm a big basketball fan, so it's I love watching it. I'm a huge fan of Juju Watkins at USC.
At USC.
As the
USC.
California, right? The USC, the original USC.
Absolutely.
So I'm a huge fan of her bag and her offensive bag and just what she brings to the game.
We're going.
Y'all know I like to dance.
We won't take away your playing time.
All right, we're back.
We won't take away your playing time.
No, we're back with Kylie Suley. Kylie, I know you can't really hear us, but try to hear us here, okay? Kylie, we're very impressed by you and your team out there, up 6 right now. How are you feeling about the game so far?
I'm feeling great. A little bit nervous in the beginning, but I've warmed up and it's going great. Our team's playing really well on defense.
I just noticed something close up here. MH Michelle Healy. Michelle Healy?
Yeah.
Do you, I don't know. I don't want to put you on the spot, but do you want to talk about Michelle and what she meant to basketball in your home province?
Sure. Michelle was a huge basketball role model in Newfoundland. She was incredible her whole playing career. Great coach, and she sadly passed away last week on Tuesday.
Sorry to hear that.
So me, Krissa, and Hannah are all playing for her today. It's just an honor for Michelle, and we're thinking about Ella and her family because we all play with Ella, and we just wanted to put Michelle on our jersey just in honor of her.
Tremendous. Our thoughts and prayers to the Healy family and everybody in the basketball Newfoundland community. I know she was really impactful at Memorial as well. On a lighter note, you mentioned your teammates from Newfoundland. What's it mean for you to be here with them and be a part of this event here at Dalhousie?
Yeah, it means everything for me to represent Newfoundland here today with Kirsta and Hannah. Newfoundland doesn't get a lot of recognition, but to be here playing with them is just awesome, and I'm so glad we're here celebrating together.
Like you just said, like Newfoundland doesn't get a lot of recognition. So how does it feel being out here, being able to get that exposure for the next level?
It feels great. I hope everyone looks at Newfoundland and thinks of it different now because me, Krista, and Hannah, we're doing really well in this game. So it means everything to represent Newfoundland here.
Absolutely.
Like I said, we're going to keep you for about a minute of play of action time, and then we'll get you back on the bench. I'm pretty sure Coach Trevor wants you there, as you've been having a great game. I mean, I've been really impressed by. Obviously, you've got some size. I think you're listed at 6'1" or 6'2", and you're looking eye to eye, and I'm 6'2", so you got some good size. But I'm impressed by your ball handling ability and shooting as well.
Yeah.
How much. Well, how much you work on your game might be a silly question, but how important is it for you to be dynamic and be able to show guard skills, not only at the high school level, but going forward in your basketball career?
Yeah, it means a lot just because Newfoundland doesn't have a lot of people that play basketball.
Yeah.
So on the teams that I do play with, I usually have to play all 5 positions. So I really have to work on everything when I'm back home in Newfoundland.
Mm-hmm.
As Alex Newson knocks down a three to
splash.
cut it to 3, and we got ourselves a tight game. It's a good game here. I mean, you're certainly familiar with your fellow teammates from Newfoundland, and I know you've played with some of these players. You're involved in Kia Nurse Elite.
Yes, I am.
Actually, first I'll ask you about that experience. Obviously, so many tremendous players have gone through there.
Yeah.
What's it mean for you to go to Ontario and travel with that team throughout the summer?
Yeah, it means a lot. Also, representing Newfoundland everywhere I go.
Yeah.
I actually didn't get to go to tryouts, so they asked me to just play.
Wow.
Wow.
And it's awesome.
What a great opportunity.
It was a great opportunity, and it is a great opportunity, and I'm really loving it. I love my team. All of the coaches that are around, they're all super supportive, and it's a great experience for sure.
But you've met some players through Kia Nurse Elite, and Alex Newson, hot off the presses. I believe she's also Kia Nurse.
She is Kia Nurse, yes.
Back-to-back threes. She is very impressive,
That's
the PEI product.
Very.
And I think they're going to need you in just a second.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you, what's it like to be reconnected or meet for the first time some of the other best players out of Atlantic Canada and all be together this weekend?
It's great. It's a great experience meeting all of these new players. I didn't know a lot coming into this game, but now that I do know a lot of them, I can't wait to see where their path and how they do in basketball for the rest of their career and see where they end up post-secondary, and just know that I play with them in an Atlantic All-Star game.
For sure, for sure.
Coach Trevor's not yelling at me, so my last question, any special significance playing here at the Dalplex? Question.
Yes, actually. My brother did play here for 2 years, his first and second year at university. He's currently in the transfer portal, so we don't know where he's going to go next year. It's been great to have him home, but he definitely misses Dalhousie.
Shout out Caleb. Anyone else you want to shout out before we let you back to your bench?
Shout out my mom. She's away in Newfoundland for her provincials. So
for that MVP is a grade 10. As that ball rebounded by Naomi Ikpotikin. Outlet for Clancy McIntyre. McIntyre takes a bump.
Lots of contact.
There is.
Physical game.
What
more could you ask for?
Newson.
It's consistent, though.
And McIntyre charged with the foul. So we're going to get a line substitution in here for the team in white, and we're going to get a timeout coming up. I think we did our commercial duties this quarter, so let's go to some replays.
For sure.
Your time, Courtney.
My time to shine.
I'll be right back.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to grab a player.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
If I could. In a moment, if they're going to give us some replays. Right here, you see Gabby. Great take. I love that. She looks off the corner and gets a wide open layup off that. She's so poised as a grade 10, so you love to see it. Good head, man. Trevor did talk about that push and transition and getting it going, so you can see that Red's putting that into play.
You can take a sec. Sit, breathe for a second. How you doing? Good. You're still on, Courtney.
Oh. Alan's trying to distract me.
I'm not trying to distract you. I'm trying to get you to keep calling the
Okay,
replays.
I'm going. Great steal by Gabby right there.
Yeah.
Good pass.
Good.
And able to get a foul off that. Good contact.
All right. Coming out in 5 seconds, we're going to be joined by yet another interview.
Are we
out of Cole Harbor High School. We're live. Okay, let's stand. You good to stand, Evie?
Want me to stay here?
Yeah. We have Evie Hargraves. Evie, thank you for joining us. Just finished a really fast-paced and physical shift.
Yeah.
The compete level in this game is obviously really high. What can you say about the first 3 quarters of this game and how your team's playing?
It's a really great game, and I'm really glad to be a part of it. A lot of talented girls, and at this level, like, it's all really fast-paced. Like, you got to keep up, and I feel like our team has been doing really good with. In that last shift, we got out in transition. We got the ball out, and Alex made some great shots, and now we're back in the lead. So, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I've been impressed by your game. Obviously, 6 feet tall, but some guard skills, the ability to push the ball, and you finished with some very tough, difficult finishes in the first half.
Yeah.
What are some of the strengths of your game and things you're also looking to improve upon?
Well, surprisingly, I'm trying to improve my shot a lot. I try to get some good look shots from the 3, but I think I'm really good down low, getting the rebounds and getting physical in there, and really like seeing my teammates for good passes and everything. So yeah.
No, for sure. So you played in the Halifax Metro League All-Star game. How is that different from this game right here?
I think it's different because you get to see talent from all over Atlantic Canada, right? Like, we have girls from Newfoundland and from PEI and Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. Like, it's just great to see talent from everywhere, and to showcase it, it's just even better.
And to play with different girls from all over, for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. But the Metro game was really nice. But this competition is just great to be in.
Well, I'm curious here. So you play here in Cole Harbor. You played previously at Rothsay. You represent New Brunswick provincially.
Yeah.
A little backstory on that if you'd like to,
Yeah,
but
sure.
but also having connections to the Nova Scotia and New Brunswick basketball community. How special is it to be involved in an event like this with players from both provinces?
Oh no, it's great. The community here in Nova Scotia is so much better, I find. Girls come out to support like SMU or Dow or any games like that, or you even see like different girls from different teams coming to watch like the Halifax West game and the Auburn game, like just to watch. But I moved here this year actually because I played for the Atlantic Academy. So I moved here and I live with one of my teammates. So she's district in Cole Harbor, so that's why I go to Cole Harbor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Great take.
Tough take there. It's Finley short with the reverse layup, and the lead is up to 4. Or no, sorry, we're all tied up again, 45 all. As we'll get a foul and 2 shots here. We're going to let you go in a second here, but I'm seeing, and I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm seeing you're uncommitted,
I am,
but graduating.
yes.
So, there's lots of college coaches in attendance here tonight. What are you trying to showcase to them, and how do you think an event like this can help you reach your basketball goals?
I just think it shows like a bunch of like how I can work in this type of competition and how it's going to be useful in the next level. And that's what I want coaches to see, is that I'm able to ready and able to play in the next level.
Right.
And just to be here and play with all these girls is just great, who are moving on to the same level. And
for sure.
Yeah.
So what skill set do you feel like you are going to be able to bring to that next level and really show up for your team?
I think my hustle and like just under the boards, and I'm just there for my teammates, and I hope to bring that to the next level, to showcase that to good bucket.
Great ball
Great
movement
passing
right there.
on the breakout.
Great
Hannah
job.
Beatty finishes the layup, and that's so I thought the score was wrong. That's a 4-point lead here
that's great.
for Team Acadia. And we got a timeout. We're going to send Evie back to her bench. But thanks for joining us, and best of luck. We're excited to hear where you end up at the next level.
Good luck.
Thank you. All right. Good stuff.
Absolutely. Absolutely. For everyone listening, I hope you're having just as much fun as we are.
We're having fun.
we're having a good time.
Tremendously having fun. Replays.
My time to shine. Okay.
Absolutely. Yes.
Let me get to a great reverse layup. Great reverse layup. Great finish. Great touch around the rim. We love to see it. Little in and out. Gets contact. Gets
gets
to
the line to shoot too.
Gets to the line to shoot 2 off that. Good pass from Sasha right there. And good finish.
So
Head matting in transition.
6 seconds, you're going to tee up an ad and say we'll be back.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So in about, we're going to be having an ad really quick, and we'll be back.
And we're back, continuing to have a tremendous amount of fun here. Baseline inbound here for Team Acadia. And tie up, and it's going to be called a travel, I think. No. It will remain white ball on the baseline, 12 on the shot clock. Coach Aaron really coaching now, working on an inbound play. So that's Olivia Logan, misses the 3. And
Great
look
push,
at
great
Sully.
push.
Wow. Kylie Sully gets it to drop.
Yeah, bounced around a little bit, but ended up going in. Great pass from Gabby right there.
Impressed by Kylie Sully. How impressive is it to not even have tried out for the Kianers?
And just
under
to get an
16 elite,
invite,
and
like
they
just
give
come
her
on
a spot.
What a great.
And here you're
can
seeing
see.
why
You can
Sully.
see.
Oh, good job on the double team by Logan. Step back 3, no. 12 and a half seconds to go. We got ourselves a 2-point ball game. It's going to be a fun finish here. It's Gabby Morash.
Good pass.
Just not quite on the same page as Kalala, but a great pass indeed. And
Great
it's going
court
to be
vision.
white ball coming up here. 8.5 seconds left. Team Red in a full court press. The inbound for Logan, gets it right back to Beatty. 3-on-2.
Good ball movement.
Dab
Ooh, good block.
goes up and is rejected.
You don't see that too often.
By
Usually
Nicole
she's the
Jenkins.
one.
Yeah.
Usually she's the one blocking people.
And what a game. 49-47 is our score heading into the fourth quarter. Just a tremendous back and forth ball game.
With your child soon. But what should I do? Does anybody feel like dancing again? Maybe.
I don't know. What do you want to talk about? We're going to get another player over here soon, but what are your thoughts on this game? I know we're having lots of fun with the interviews, but
for sure.
let's do a check-in on who's impressing you in this game. As we check out some replays, I'm not asking you to call them, but who's impressing you?
You don't want to hear. You don't want to hear. Alex Newson for sure. Gabby Morash is also impressing me. Okay, these are 2 grade 10 players. Okay, that's very impressive.
Yes.
And just their poise and controlling, conducting, being that court general for their team at such a young age. Okay, that is huge, and so the future is very, very bright. I love to see it for sure. Who for you?
I mean, those 2 for sure. I really like Kylie Sully and Clancy McIntyre.
Right.
Eve Kalala, I think, has been good as well for Team St. FX.
Yep.
I think Evie Hargraves has been good.
Yes.
I think a player like Hannah Beatty, they're not really running a lot of plays for her, but she's doing a great job getting involved in transition, making good reads.
For sure.
And, we know about Allie. We know about Olivia Logan.
Yeah.
They've been impressive as well. But really the compete level of everybody, like nobody looks out of place in a game like this.
Absolutely not.
Everybody's holding their own.
For sure.
I think the scoring has been pretty balanced, and 49-47 is our score. So I think you can expect to see a tremendous finish here.
Oh, absolutely. And like you said, no one looks out of place. The confidence is high. Everyone's taking shots. No one's scared to shoot, and everyone's competing. So you couldn't ask for more.
So we're going to try to line up one more player from each team in this fourth quarter, and then, of course, we'll talk to the players of the game post-game. And that's it for the interviews. We're almost out of here.
You're almost getting rid of us.
30 minutes, we're off the air. A long day.
Yeah, for
it's been
sure.
fun.
Are you going to make your dinner reservations?
That was kind of a joke.
I know.
I was asked to work another basketball game tonight.
Oh, no. What time was that?
Well, I don't think I'm going to do it because it's the 902 Hoops.
Okay.
I play in that league as well.
Do you
I'm in
actually?
Division 2. Yeah. My team lost in the quarterfinals. So
Oh
I'm a
no,
little
I'm
sour.
sorry to hear that.
They wanted me to call the D2 championship game tonight at 8:15 at Ecole Sommet, actually. Julia Sampson from the first game, but it's up on the Bedford Highway.
You might be able to make it.
I don't really want to. I'm putting in my. Hey, it is a weekend. It is the summer.
Right.
I'm not supposed to be putting in 12-hour commentary days on the weekend in the summer.
Leave that for.
Although, with the
winter time.
MWBA, I'm excited to announce.
Are you?
I'll be doing commentary for your games and the Thunder games and the Hornets games. So you'll be hearing more of me on the microphone.
I'll hear lots of you on the replays.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I probably won't be around. I don't know if they'll ask me to do one again after this.
Well, I think they might. I was going to say, I don't know if Jen can ref games in that league, then wow. As that's Jemiah Thomas
Good
picks
take.
the pocket and a tough finish through contact. Rack that one up, producer Dylan.
The one hand.
That's going on the highlight reel.
Put that on the highlight.
Here we go.
Here we see it.
Look at that
With the one hand
finish.
With the one hand through contact. Great take.
Tough. Probably should have been named one. Tyler will grab not the first time out, but we'll do one more player from each team and then player of the game at the end. Yes, please.
So starting this fourth quarter, close game, 49-49.
Doesn't get much closer than that.
Yeah, right in the fourth. What more could you ask for?
Thomas.
Ooh, showing off the handles.
By your handle, yeah.
Yeah, showing off the handles.
Outlet here, down the left wing.
Oh, good steal.
That was Maddie Eustace, stolen away by Gabby Morash.
Ooh.
Thomas goes up. Again, refs are really letting them play.
Yeah.
She's getting contact every play, no whistle.
Another steal.
Yeah. Getting a little sloppy as the pace picks up, but not for any lack of intensity.
No.
And we're going to welcome in our next interview guest here. Hop on in between us, Zoe.
Hi, Zoe.
Hi.
Zoe Olskamp. I'm Alan. This is Courtney.
Nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. We've enjoyed watching you here.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to call the game and we'll interview you. And by the end of the next time out, you'll be back on your bench.
For sure.
Right?
Well, congrats on your first team All-Star Award. That's huge. So we're happy to have you on the interview session. How's this game feeling for you so far? How do you feel?
Definitely not my best game, but I think my team is performing really well. It's
Oh.
on the defensive end.
As a player I think you're familiar with from PEI, Alex Newson hits another three.
Yeah,
She's
going
impressed
crazy
us today.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
No, you're good. Yeah, we call the game, but we'll talk a little bit about you as well. So, Charlottetown Rural High School. So you were a teammate of Alex's.
Yes, yeah.
What can you say about having her as a guard and, I mean, her future?
Alex is outstanding. Like, she always creates for the team, for herself. You can always count on her to, make an open play, make a shot. She's amazing, and she'll go very far in the future.
So you did say this hasn't been your best game, you feel like. So what are you doing to, maybe your shots aren't falling, so what are you doing instead of that if
I'm
the shots aren't
just
falling
trying
today?
to work hard and run the floor really hard and lock
Absolutely.
down on defense, because then it will translate.
Absolutely.
So you're a UMB Reds commit,
Yes.
and you're playing against today Coach Aaron, who will be your future coach in Fredericton.
Yeah.
I know you can hear us. What skills are you trying to show to Coach Aaron that she hasn't previously seen, and what's it like to go up against her and a future teammate of yours as well in Sasha?
Just my work ethic, and it's really fun to play against Sasha as well. Great to get to know her a little bit on the floor, off the floor, so it's awesome.
Right.
Tell us a little bit, without Coach Aaron eavesdropping, about the process and your decision to commit to UMB.
Yeah, so I was going through the process, and then as soon as I...
Wow.
Oh, good three.
Alex Newson is on fire.
As soon as I had my visit with UMB, I knew it was the place for me. Such a great atmosphere, connected with the team and Coach Aaron, so it was just an instant click for me.
Tell you, there's a lot of tremendous players here, but we have two grade 10 guards going at it right now.
Going at it.
It's fun to see.
For sure.
So
might be some clear MVPs.
Coming from PEI, I think, I'll let you say, but an underrated basketball province, not something that a lot of people know about basketball in PEI, but you won the provincial championship with Charlottetown Rural here this year.
Yeah.
What can you say about the state of basketball in PEI, and how do you try to represent your home province in your basketball journeys?
It's definitely evolving, and I think Cane Lights is really helping with that, helping all of us get exposure, and like Maritime Athletic Profile is getting us out there and stuff. So everybody is really like helping us out, like not just on PEI, helping us to get recognition and stuff. And I think it's really evolving.
Good take by Clancy McIntyre right there, drawing the contact, shooting for 2.
We'll let you go next, Whistle. I see you come from a pretty athletic family. Mother Lynn played 5 years of SMU Huskies women's soccer.
Yeah.
We got a couple Huskies here with you. So.
Husky alumni right here.
And we got Dal with your aunts Mary and Marjorie. Uncle Mark played UPI basketball.
So
what was it like growing up in that athletic family? And of all those schools, you ended up at UMB.
It's just pretty motivating just to see like all that they've accomplished and know that I have them behind me, supporting me throughout the way, knowing basketball. So it's just always great support.
As Jemiah Thomas with a tough finish.
That's tough.
As we're gonna get you back to the bench because it is an exciting game here. And that is going to be your cue to go. So Zoe, actually we got a timeout. We're going to let you go, but what's a highlight of this weekend that you'll be remembering as you go forward in your?
Definitely being able to spend time with girls that I haven't met before or don't get to spend as much time with since I'm from
That's
PEI and
huge.
stuff. It's
For
definitely
sure.
been great to get to know everybody. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thank
All
you
right,
guys.
Zoe, thank you so
Great
much.
work,
Congrats
great
and
work.
best
Good
of
luck
luck.
with
You got some work to
Good
do
luck
to
with the
finish
rest
off
of the
this game. Tremendous. Great to hear from Zoe. But let's take a look here.
Some replays on a 2-point game.
Yeah, we've got an Alex Newson grade 10 guard takeover going on.
Look at this Euro by Gabby.
But Gabby is right there.
Gabby.
Not trying to be showed
Okay,
up.
Gabby.
Letting the coaches know who's the best grade 10 guard in coming out of the Maritimes. But
For sure.
back
Good
and
take
forth
by
we go.
Jemiah.
Jemiah Thomas also has been electric.
Yeah, being able to just finish through contact.
No, it's been a fun game. We're in for a good finish. 6:42 remaining, 2-point game. 56-54 is our score.
Yep, we got T-shirts.
T-shirts, fans
Hand
going
it out.
crazy. They love free T-shirts.
It's a great environment for sure.
Absolutely. So we're going to have one more interview coming up shortly. I don't know if Alex Newson's going to hit the bench, but maybe she'll be our player of the game interview. We'll see.
I don't know. I can't see they're pulling them off.
No.
Maybe for a little bit. Pulling off
As
for a little bit. So we'll see, I guess.
Team Acadia and White is coming back with Natalia Colley, Alex Newson, Evie Hargraves, Sasha Dabb, and Gabby Clive. It's good height there with that front court of Gabby, Sasha, and Evie.
Yep. I love this matchup
All
right
over
here.
6 feet.
Gabby and Alex. So
As Morash looking to attack, going to the right, gets underneath, kicks it
Good
out.
pass out. Ooh.
Nearly stolen away by Colley, but Sully able to recover
Great
and
take.
puts it up and in with
Great
the left.
take.
Ties us up again. 56 all, 6:20 remaining. Olskamp down the left wing, dishes it down low for Colley. May have gotten blocked on the way up. Sully leading the break. Too strong with the left hand. Newson.
A 2-on-1.
Crossover, no look. No, didn't fool Thomas. And a transition opportunity the other way. It'll be Sully. Puts it up and in with the left. Tell you, Kylie Sully's got a dozen points off fast break layups alone.
She runs the floor really well.
Yeah. And again, out of a grade 10, 6'2" guard. Bright future.
Very bright future. Like I said, you cannot teach height.
Clive has that poked away, and we'll get a couple substitutions in for the red team, Eve Kalala and Zoe Olskamp. So good thing we got rid of her. She's back in the game. And we do have a sub here. Alex Newson, Sasha Dabb, and Evie Hargraves are out. As
So we
coming
might-
in, we have Ali Alule, Olivia Logan, and I believe that's Finley Short. Logan spinning, called for the double dribble. It's red ball here. They're up 2. They're on a bit of a run, able to withstand the barrage of Alex Newson three-pointers and stay in this game. Now Sully puts up a 3. That's off. And rebound heading the other way with 5:26 remaining in the fourth quarter. As that dribble by Logan goes off her foot, but a tough finish there
Tough
by
finish.
Aluyale.
Great take. Great
Up
take.
and in with the right hand.
Coming out of the double and getting a bucket. That's tough.
Morash gonna break down her defender. Lots of contact. No, Kalala. I gotta say, I love the compete level of Eve Kalala. Not the tallest player on the court, but she is getting in there, getting on the offensive glass, getting in the passing lanes. Look at that rebound. White's got a big
great
front
board.
court right now, and there's
For
Kalala
sure.
flying in.
Outworking them.
And I know some concern about Gabby Morash as she went down awkwardly, but she's going to walk it off.
Lots of contact. Very physical game right now. Refs are for sure letting them play.
As Eve Kalala goes 1 of 2 from the line. Kalala at Mathieu Martin High School.
Good hustle. Good hustle.
And that pass batted away again by Kalala, just blowing up everything on that sideline.
That fourth quarter, you know, everyone's trying to get after it.
Kalala's motor has really impressed me.
Oh, for sure.
As there's a three-pointer by Logan, rims out. Rebound batted around. And a tie-up between two Team White players. Great pass. And Natalia Cawley finishes it off and gives her team back the lead, 59-58. No. Actually, yes. I'm a little confused by the scoreboard. 61.
Good shot by Gabby. Great shot by Gabby. Came off the screen, nice and calm.
Yeah, okay. They put
Okay.
Shoto producer Dylan. You had it right. I didn't think they had it right. The score is
So-
61-60 now.
Yep.
And we're going to get a baseline inbounds here with 4:25 remaining in regulation. Kalala. Sully, smooth spin, blocked. Great hustle by Olskamp to recover. And Nunez Sabian unable to finish. Gabby Clive on the post up. Gabby puts it up with the right hand, no.
Good board. It's 3 whites to 1 red.
Stolen, Cawley, another finish. Back-to-back buckets for Natalia Cawley, and she forces no, it's gonna be a foul against Team White. Nearly forced the turnover. Cawley, out of Ross St. Netherwood School. Funny, her and Evie basically traded places. Evie went from RNS to Cole Harbour, and Natalia went from Cole Harbour to RNS. Pretty fair trade, if you ask me.
Yeah, for sure. Can't go wrong with either one.
As we get the ball in here at 62-61. Gabby Morash. You know she wants to be on to decide this game.
pull.
Long 2. No.
Good board by
Battle
red.
for the rebound. Clancy McIntyre comes away with it, but stripped. And Sasha Dabb will lead the break. Nice pass. Hannah Beatty underneath, can't finish. And look at the pace here, Jemiah Thomas. She says, you want...
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, sometimes playing at that
That's
pace will
tough.
do that to you, but I don't think either team wants to change it up.
That whistle was a little quick on that jump ball.
Newson. She has been tremendous today, the grade 10 guard. Out of Charlottetown Rural High School. Got to wonder
take.
how much longer she'll be in PEI.
Good take.
I think the OSBA might be calling
real
Alex Newson's
soon.
number.
Oh, yeah.
If they aren't already.
Good pass.
Great pass. Rims out for Olskamp.
That's Logan.
That's Olivia Logan.
That's Logan.
The
you know,
player of
back,
the year.
Yeah, that's back-to-back buckets. You know, she's feeling it a little bit right now.
Clutch shot there for the Panleets Atlantic Player of the Year. Olskamp on the drive. I like that. Your team's down. You get a touch in the high post. Just either I'm going to get to the rim or they're going to foul me. And
oh, for sure.
Foul her they did. She's on the line to shoot too.
For sure, drawing that contact, being able to get in there.
Evie Hargraves will check back in. We're just going to stick for the finish here. We'll grab player of the games, but focus on the finish. Olskamp on the line. Reds commit. Back-to-back provincial champions, back-to-back provincial championship player of the game, back-to-back provincial all-star in PEI. It's just a brief 2-on-1. You stop on 2 and make them guard you. Who hit that 3? Was it
That's
Logan?
Sasha. That was Sasha. That's
Dab.
a tough.
Hit a 3.
That's a tough showing
to
her
extend it to
range,
6.
showing what she can do outside the arc as well.
And nearly turned over. It will remain white team ball on the baseline with 1:31 remaining. They're going to bring back in Ali Aluyale, and Zoe Ulskamp will check back in. Both coaches strategic subbing.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they more or less found their 5, and
for sure.
They're just giving quick breaks because
Yeah.
the pace of this game is fast.
Just the 5 that was working the best together on the game right now.
Yeah, let's take a look at some replays if we could. So this has been fun. 1:30 left. We're just going to stick to basketball, but check out some of the action.
Look at the hustle. Look at the
Absolutely,
hustle.
that's 2 teammates.
that's teammates.
But a great
both
extra
going
pass
after
for Natalia Colley's lay-in.
it. Great pull up by Gabby right there, coming off the ball screen.
Yep. Good change of levels. Gets low.
Yes, yep.
Something you did pretty well.
Just poised. She's calm. You know, she takes the very good shots. Just calm with it.
Natalia Colley, a big part of this fourth quarter run. Look at the handle of Alex Newson.
Yeah.
Floats it up, gets the roll.
That's Logan.
So
that's,
that was
yeah,
Olivia
that's
Logan.
Logan.
You're right,
that
you're
was
right. Yeah,
that was
yeah,
part
yeah.
of it. And
Here
I think
comes
this
Newson.
is her 3.
Here,
This is
that's Newson though.
No, that's
with the
Newson, but
handle.
then it goes to. Oh, maybe not. They didn't show
it's
that
okay.
part.
Block.
Good take. It's
Jumping
contact.
around, yeah. Ulskamp fouled. That's it. So, yeah, 1:30 remaining.
For sure.
I want to give a shout out to the whole team from Maritime Athletic Profiles. Clark, Tyler, producer Dylan.
For sure.
Spencer.
Yeah. Doing a great job.
Mulvin. And Sam. And Maya. The whole crew. I'm trying to get, I'm usually pretty good with the names, but there's a big crew here today.
Big
which you
crew
love to
today.
see.
Big crew.
Yeah, so shout out to all of them. And shout out to the team from Canleets.
Oh,
man.
for sure.
Coming
for
out here,
sure.
like,
it's not easy. It's not easy coming out here and
planning
putting on
an
this
event
game
like
as well.
this
Yeah.
while, you know,
Away.
in a different province, in a different time zone.
That's hard.
A lot of
That is
people
very hard.
took time, whether paid or volunteered. Oh, we got an issue here.
Uh-oh.
Can we get a look at that basketball?
The basketball's stuck in between the shot clock and
So that's called a pigeon.
pigeon.
Yeah.
Out of bounds.
It's out of bounds. It is.
Out of bounds. But
So
those
I
basketballs.
got some terminal. Oh,
The WNBA basketballs are a lot lighter than your
So they take
regular
that crazy
U
bounce.
Sports. Yes. So, they're
here's
more
some
likely to bounce off the
terminology.
rim.
You got a wedgie. You know a wedgie?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the wedgie.
The wedgie.
You got a ledgie,
A
which is when
ledgie.
it leans. It's
Okay. And
extremely
at the
rare,
very I've seen that.
but it
at
sits
the very
on the
top.
back. And
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is called a pigeon.
This is a pigeon. Okay.
Shout out to the starters. Or sorry, No Dunks is what they're called now. It's an
Okay.
NBA podcast. Canadian guys.
Oh.
They invented that terminology.
Oh,
They do a wedgie
okay.
counter for the NBA, and they're at like more wedgies than ever. Now this is interesting. How do you get rid of the pigeon? Oh, we're missing some action here on camera. It's 5 points if you get it in.
Great work.
Yeah. The pigeon has been
has
unseated.
has flown the coop.
Nice one. There you
You
go,
like that
Courtney.
one?
Yeah, I do. I like that one a lot. Yeah. And that was Kareem, too. This man is doing everything.
Great work. A man of many talents.
All right. After that brief delay, we're back to action. 91
it.
seconds left to decide the champions of the 2024 Canleets All-Atlantic game. We're going to get a baseline inbound here for Gabby Morash. She gets it in for Clancy McIntyre. Back for Morash. 6 on the shot clock. Morash has got to get moving. Nunez Sabian. They're not going to get a shot off. Big stop there. It should be a shot clock violation anyway, though. Yep. We're going to get a shot clock violation. I'll tell
White
you.
ball.
After a timeout there, 10 seconds on the shot clock, that is a huge defensive stop.
That is a huge,
by Team
especially
White.
with 1 minute
Coming
left.
out of a timeout of 10 seconds, like you know Trevor was planning something specific
right,
in that situation.
for sure. And so to get a stop in that moment, that's a very big stop, and that's key to the game. That's a big turnover, though.
Morash able to steal it back. Morash looking to do it herself.
Good
Tough.
take. Good take.
I know for a fact she cannot see the rim there. Up against two bigger defenders? No way.
6 foot plus
Some
defenders.
That's
That
some
is
of
a
the
big
finishes
take.
that
That
your
is
teammate Alina pulled off
yes,
over the years.
Yep, absolutely.
Where I'm
absolutely.
no chance could
That's a
she
big
see
block.
the rim there.
That's
She
a
just
big block.
flipped it
Clip
up.
That.
And
Clip that.
as first we'll get a look at Morash.
Hey, over 2 people. Good
Yeah.
take, Abby.
And then we get a block on the other end, but it was
Oh,
called
the foul.
a
It was
foul.
called a foul.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's a big
A
swing.
little bit of contact.
Yeah.
A little bit of contact on that one.
If she swung a little less intensely, it might not have gotten called, but Olivia Logan knocks down the first free throw. She's had a nice second half.
For sure.
Showing
She's a little
why,
quiet first half,
yeah,
but second half you can.
showing why she was the All-Atlantic Player of the Year.
For sure.
Logan ranked 32 in the class of 2025. Morash, nice in, kicks it out for Nunez Sabian.
She might have been open on that one, too.
Extra pass for Thomas. Triple, oh baby. High degree of difficulty for Jemiah Thomas and cuts it to a 2-point game.
Maya.
The pressure's on, Newson unfazed. This grade 10 guard can't hurry her up right now.
No.
Newson taking her time, gets the switch with Clancy McIntyre. Around the Oluyole screen, Thomas, shot clock's down to 4. Baseline drive, Hargraves floats it up, no. Shot clock violation. This is what we're here to see. 10.4 seconds left.
That's a big stop.
And we are going to see, all right, you said you want to coach. Put on your coaching hat here.
Okay.
First, I'm going to ask you a series of questions, okay?
The hat is on.
First and foremost, do you advance the ball to half court?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. This is a.
You're under 14 seconds, so that's one of the things. The shot clock's 14, but it doesn't matter here.
Okay.
You can't go back court.
No. So
front court only, 10
front
seconds.
court only. I'm drawing up a play.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're either. Me personally.
Yes. Going for 3 or going for 2 was my next question.
I'm going for 2. I'm drawing up a good enough
the
play
fans here want to see overtime.
to fake for the 3.
Gotcha.
To fake for the 3 and get the 2. I'm either drawing up a lob and my shooter is the back screener
Love
to get
this.
that 3, and then I have the lob on the 2 off that
You're
one.
on camera how
So-
animated she is. No, it's good. It's good. You've got the basketball mind. You're
right.
You're
You
working
know,
with the chess pieces on the board.
Absolutely. I'm a very animated talker.
Okay,
but-
and so, you've got Clancy McIntyre, Zoe Olskamp, Kylie Sully, Gabby Morash, and Jemiah Thomas on the court.
Okay, Maya's inbounding because she's my best passer on that one, and I want Gabby setting the back screen because she's gonna have that mismatch. For my best finisher, I would have to say
Sully.
I want
It's
Sully coming off that back screen.
Nunez Sabian or McIntyre,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
So you're talking a Sully Morash pick and roll. First of all, it does not look like they're advancing to half court. So
Were they not able to?
they're able to.
Oh, because it wasn't their timeout.
Oh,
maybe.
Okay, well,
I
we're
don't
going to
know.
get a second timeout here.
Okay, because maybe it wasn't their timeout; it was their timeout.
You might be right.
Because now they can advance.
Now it looks like they're going to advance. So, whatever, a little chess matches here. You tell me these coaches don't want to win. They may have dinner reservations too, but they're
sure.
here to finish off this next.
Right.
That's one of the things about basketball. Do you like at the Steel Mitsubishi All-Atlantic game, the Elam ending? You know about that?
No.
So, at the 4-minute mark of the fourth quarter,
Oh,
you
they
take
had
the
to
score
reach, right.
and you add 9, and then it's a
Right.
target score.
Okay.
So there's always a game-winning shot, and you're not going to have a situation where the final 10 seconds take 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's true, but I mean that's also basketball.
It is
you know.
basketball.
It is what it is.
It is
That's part of the game, and that long distance. So.
We're going to look here
Good
at
block.
some more highlights. And defensive highlights. Gotta love it. Tough finish there by Gabby Morash.
Tough finish. You know, she's not getting a ton of calls, but she's able to finish through that contact.
All right. So we will advance the basketball. Team St. FX with Morash, Thomas, McIntyre, Nunez Sabian, and Sully. And Team Acadia with Newson, Logan, Beatty, Oluyole, and Dab. 10.4 seconds. Morash to trigger the inbound, gets it in for Thomas. Thomas driving right, kicks it out. Nunez Sabian attacks the closeout, pull-up jumper, no.
just
Thomas
the board.
gets the rebound, loose ball tie-up, and that's going to be the game. Tough.
That's
tough.
tough. That's
tough
tough.
for a variety of reasons.
That's it. But they got a shot, and that's what's
They
important.
did.
They did get a shot off. I mean, that happens. You know, you don't win the game on one shot.
No, you don't.
And that was a great look, great play that they drew up. So yeah, couldn't have asked for anything better.
Absolutely. What a day of basketball. 2 very competitive games. This game came down to the final shot, the final
for
second.
sure.
And what did we interview? 20 people?
Did
You
we
got
actu-
a crash course today.
For sure.
I
my first
don't add
time,
'em up right now,
doing
but-
this, and that was a lot.
No, this was this is the advanced, the AP class.
The AP class.
Yeah, you're in a 5,000 level for your first ever class. So we're getting ready here for the announcement of the most valuable players. Gabby Morash and Alex Newsom.
I think that's a great.
I think those are good
I think
picks.
those are great guesses.
The nice thing is we haven't chatted with either of them, so we'll
For
see.
sure.
Whoever we have, we'll be happy to talk to. But
Mhm.
tremendous. The future of this game is bright. Looking
Yeah.
at the grade 10 guards,
Absolutely,
but
absolutely.
shout out to all the graduating athletes and coaches out there. If you're looking to fill some roster spots, there's a few players uncommitted who can definitely help you at this next level.
0.
You buy a 50-50 ticket?
I didn't. Did
Me
you?
neither. No.
I was too busy interviewing people.
I know. We didn't get a
We didn't
break.
get the chance.
0. 0. You do? Come on down if you're the winner. 05777.
Okay. What did they win for 50-50? Do you know?
Half the prize.
What was the prize?
It's 50-50. So you sell tickets, and then half of it goes to Canleets, and half of it goes to the winner.
Right, but okay, but what is it? Just money? Like, what is it though?
It's money.
And
They
money?
didn't.
Okay.
SMU Huskies 50-50.
Yeah,
it's been a challenge. We've been trying to
We've
get it
never-
off
we've
the-
never done it.
We've been trying to.
So I know St. FX did 50-50 at AU at the men's nationals.
Oh,
at,
it was insane
and they
at the
made
Scotiabank
so
Center.
much money. They
Yeah.
made so much money off that. So
And this is far from the topic on hand, but it's a lottery, so there's like provincial regulations you got to follow.
okay.
Anyway, as we get ready here for the
Back to
announcement
basketball.
of the MVPs and get out of here. Can you tell we've been here since noon? So, Alex Newson for Team Acadia, tremendous talent.
Absolutely.
Really, her three-point shooting and handle is already
Two
ready
great
for the next
tens.
level. And bang,
Two
bang,
great
2 for
tens.
2 on the predictions.
Yep.
And to the winner, I'm coming to you. Give me.
We're going to interview both athletes here, and then we're going to wrap it up.
Thank you to the DJ. Big shout out to the DJ.
DJ Caesar in the building.
So we're going to grab the MVPs for a quick interview, and that will be the last thing we do today. It's going to be fun. So we're going to have Alex Newson come join us here. The MVP for Team Acadia. I don't know how many points you had off the top of my head. Do you? You hit a whole bunch of three-pointers, including
Had a
some
couple
big
of those
ones down the
ones.
stretch in the fourth quarter. Alex Newson, congratulations on the MVP and the win. How do you feel about your performance in today's game?
Feels really good. A lot of good players, so glad I got the MVP just because there's so many good players.
I mean, it's impressive. 2 grade 10 guards as MVPs. You and Gabby were going back and forth, seemed to be taking that matchup a little bit personally. But what's it like to compete with all these great athletes at this game?
Oh, it's just great because it's just like Atlanta, Canada don't get recognized that much, and it's just like good to get this recognition and all that stuff.
Courtney?
For sure. So being from Charlottetown, how is it to come to the city and play against all these girls you haven't normally practiced against, maybe just played against, and now you guys are all on the same team together playing with each other?
Yeah, it's really fun because don't get many opportunities there, but it's good that they made this so I can play with all these people.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Okay, Alex, we're going to let you go, but my last question, you are only a grade 10. Tell me a little bit about the future, first of all, with this summer, but also your future basketball goals. Where will you be playing this summer, and what do you hope to eventually accomplish in basketball?
So summer I'm playing for Team PEI and also Kia Nurse Elite U16 EYBL. So it's just like great, like a lot more competition, just me getting used to the speed and hoping it will like take me far and get a lot of good opportunities.
All right, tremendous. Well, congratulations on the MVP.
Congrats,
Go join your
congrats.
team for a team photo. Alex Newson, what a game, MVP. She's getting chance right now.
Getting the chance.
It was spectacular to watch. What an athlete.
Great work. Congratulations.
All right, last but certainly not least, our final interview
We're just
of
waiting
the
for
day.
Gabby off this one.
She needs a selfie, and she's making her way over here. Is Gabby Morash.
That's great to
you
see.
know what?
Two
For
great
your,
times.
your
The future
final
is very
assignment, I'm
bright.
going to have you intro her and lead this interview.
Okay, so this is the 5,000.
Yes, this is the final
Okay.
exam.
Okay, this is the final exam coming at me.
As we're just waiting here for the MVP. She had a busy weekend. Back home in Scotia.
What's up, Gabs?
Yep.
How are
So
you?
Courtney, this is your show. Go for
Oh,
it.
this is my show?
I'll be watching from the side.
Okay, welcome back to Halifax. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I
can put that
barely.
Barely? Is that good now?
Okay, yeah.
Welcome back to Halifax. Are you just in town for the weekend, or
Just for the weekend.
Just
I
for
go
the
back
weekend.
tomorrow
And
morning.
how is it playing in the OSBA? Sorry, I just had to make sure I had that
it's
right.
definitely nice. Like, it's a lot of better competition,
Yeah,
and even
for
in
sure.
practice and stuff. Like, I'm going
Uh-huh.
at it with my teammates and stuff, and it's definitely made me a lot
Right.
better.
And would you say that's like the biggest difference coming out from Halifax to going
For
out
sure.
there is the
Yeah,
competition
the
level?
competition for sure, and I think like just the want to get better as well. Like out in Ottawa where I am, like everyone wants to be in the gym. Like we're going at each other. Like everyone's a dog. Basically out
Absolutely.
there.
So how do you like the city? How's Ottawa compared to Halifax?
It's actually really similar. Like I don't really get out much. Like I'm really
Right,
only just like
school and
gym,
basketball.
school, and then I go home really. So
Right.
it's calm though. It's
No,
calm.
for
Yeah.
sure. And how'd you like playing with girls that you normally play against, all on the
Yeah.
same team together?
Yeah,
Who'd you
it
really
was-
enjoy playing with?
I really enjoy playing with. I like playing with Jemiah, and I like playing with
Mhm.
Emily, just because Emily and I have had that connection at Armbury and stuff. And
For sure.
It's definitely I like playing against the people because I know all their tendencies and stuff. So it's a lot
Right.
easy on defense. Too.
Right, and I'm sure it was good to be back and see Trevor.
Right,
I know you played with
right.
him before,
Yeah.
so probably good to see him again.
It was nice, yeah, to see everyone really. Like
Mhm.
Trevor, yes, he coached me last summer and stuff,
Right.
which was good. I love Trev always.
Yeah. So are you back for the summer, or what are your plans for the summer?
So I'm playing Kia Nurse
Okay.
U17 this summer.
U17.
U17.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And then I'm back for all of August. So I
Okay.
finished my last session at the end of July, and then
Absolutely. Well, I'll be here in August, so
I know,
for
we'll
sure.
get in the gym.
We'll get in the gym together for sure. So
Yeah.
congratulations
I
on
got two questions.
your-
Thank you. You got two
come on.
Yeah, I do.
Come on in, Alan.
First and foremost, we're talking a lot about being a point guard. How do you balance the playmaking and scoring, and you know, in an all-star event like this, do you kind of maybe look to score for
Yeah,
yourself
for
a little
sure.
more? Or
It's-
what's that mentality?
Yeah, it was. My mom really told me today. She was like, "You need to go out and score the ball today," because usually like people know me like I'm more of a pass first point guard. So today
Yeah,
it was
and that was
really-
discussed earlier. Yeah,
it was kind of different for me to be actually like making shots and stuff today, but I know what I'm capable of, so I kind of just trusted myself in that way. And
For
did
sure.
what I
We
need
love to see
do.
it. We love to see you scoring the ball.
And I gotta finish it off by talking something we highlight a lot. We had a little bit of a showdown between grade 10 guards.
Yes, man.
Alex Newson on the other side.
Alex.
Had you seen her? I know she's also playing Kia Nurse
yeah,
under 16.
Yeah, Alex is tough, man. Like, even the way she shoots the ball, like I was like, Alex is nice. I
Yeah.
know her. I've gotten to know her definitely a little bit more playing Kia Nurse with her and stuff. But yeah, she's solid. She's legit.
Well, I mean, being back here for the weekend and being part of an event like this, to sum it off, what can you say about the state of girls basketball in Atlantic Canada?
I feel like it's definitely on the rise. I feel like we need to put more time and effort into the girls, especially from like the coaches, like more gym time, more practice, and I feel like we need to up the competitiveness a little bit more, because once that comes in the
For
province,
sure.
like it will continue to grow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A lot of talent here, and Gabby, one of the most talented of all.
Thank you,
Tremendous MVP for Team St. FX. It was fun to watch you today.
Thank you, guys.
Great work.
All right.
Congratulations.
That's our last interview. Great job, Courtney.
Thank
Hey,
you. Thank
give me
you
some.
so much.
It was
Thank
a pleasure working with you.
Absolutely.
Pleasure as
Had-
always
had
working
a
with
lot
the
of
team
fun.
from Maritime.
Had a lot of fun. Thank you, Maritimes, for having
Everybody.
me out. So
Special
I
shout
do
out
appreciate
producer
it.
Dylan, having to hear us all day long. So
Yeah,
it was a lot of
yeah.
fun. Thank you to Canleats for bringing this event here to
Mm-hmm.
Halifax. We hope to see you again. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Financial literacy is something that I wish I had learned at a younger age. 50 for Free is a program to teach young people at a young age so that they learn these things moving forward in their life before it's too late and they make the mistakes.
Just growing up, basketball is a huge piece of our culture. Every culture has a different sport. Our sport happens to be basketball. When you think about Lindell Wigington coming out of North Preston and Denisha Provo, people from East Preston, North Preston, Cherry Brook, Halifax, Dartmouth, Caledonia Junior High, we have Kennedy, Churchill area, we have Relika. These are all areas that have a black population that are very close to this campus.
Financial literacy is a big difference in creating generational wealth within your family. In the African Nova Scotian community, that's not something that has been taught over the years.
We have a gym that's kind of like an old school parquet floor gym, which is great for the number of kids we're going to have, but yet the classrooms are in kind of the same pod. So if there was need to go right from the gym up to a classroom, all you have to do is walk up a set of steps. We also have a theater or presentation room. When a guest speaker comes to talk to the group, we could have them sitting in movie theater seats.
Comparison between what you're spending your money on versus what's coming in, so not overspending money that you don't have.
Running money rather than having money run you. Basketball itself is a huge element of the African Nova Scotian community.